Yeah, I know.
They were edible bags of dicks.
They look like
got
this.
this.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, those are the bags of dicks.
The all Brahma gave me
Culture ate all of them.
I did not.
He
I don't like
all the bags of all the dicks.
He was
in his mouth.
greedy.
I don't.
He had all the dicks in his mouth at once.
I'm going to tell you right now, dick bags.
We're playing music over the music.
Yep.
I don't care.
Wait, can they hear us? Did everybody hear
Yes.
about the whole getting crabs?
Crabs?
Yeah.
What?
Did you get
That's
that?
all he got in Dallas.
She was a cutie. What?
I have no idea.
I got
Drew,
it.
I'm doing great. If you had to deal with all these assholes, you would feel great too.
I'm
Making Toxic Man Flu's life difficult for fun and profit.
That's right. So Putin's cat says it looks like we're going to see some midget mud wrestling tonight.
That's true.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, Mad and Comics are both here, so yeah, they're going to get in the ring. It's going to be a good time.
Hey, SFXF3146.
Well, what Culture doesn't know is I'm actually the ref, and it's going to be him in Mad Wrestling.
Not true.
You should.
Hey,
As long as we can grab some
totally
butts, I
true.
don't care.
So Tox, what
That's
color
not a
drink you
dream
got?
fight. That's happened so
I
many
got red
times. It's
drink,
not
baby.
funny.
You got red drink.
Red drink. Fruit punch.
Well, see, if you had purple drink, then you can get a job at Disney.
That's true.
Oh, there it is.
Only if your skin color is dark enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, only if
Wait.
you're dark enough.
I like fried chicken too.
Below
What's you know about this
Obama,
screwed up click?
but if
What?
you're a chick, you're okay.
Okay.
That's right. The one that got me was when he was talking about the guy that was mixed race, but he wasn't mixed race enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
So weird.
I get that.
man. You,
That's
well,
what I was
yeah.
getting at. Yeah.
Hey, Randall.
Man,
Yeah, that-
below the waist, you are definitely,
White.
yeah.
Dude, you're hung like a hamster.
And gay.
You've never seen a hamster's penis.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, comics might have.
Man, we're diverse. Look at all that diversity on screen.
I know.
Look at this
Except
white
for that
Canadian
fucking white guy.
giving me compliments.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
I have no clue.
Brahma just looks like everybody's across the street neighbor.
So recently, I was in a production meeting that none of you came to. And
Was it a production meeting?
yeah, and we were supposed to do less dick jokes.
Said
I'm
who?
not doing any dick jokes.
I wasn't part of this production meeting.
Nobody showed up.
Apparently,
If you have a meeting with yourself, it does not consist of a meeting.
yeah, that's what I was going to say, Tom.
That's you talking to your fucking self.
I was going to say, it helps if you invite other people.
I did,
And you're like, we need to stop doing so many gay jokes. Does anybody have any objections?
To be fair, he said dick jokes, not gay jokes.
I recorded it, so
That's
I will.
true.
I'm going to send you the recording.
Oh, so you recorded it, so that makes it official somehow.
I
Is this
did.
another 15-minute daily? But is this you talking about dicks?
No.
Apparently, comics.
He is
invited
obviously
extra
upset
info.
that we have been talking about dicks too much.
I'm just saying. I think the audience wants.
Are you
wants
homophobic?
I'm just saying the audience may want a dickless stream like Disney.
Oh, that was a long fucking way to go for that joke.
It
That was
was.
a long
Oh,
fucking
man.
way to go.
Man, now I wish I was paying
Long way.
attention.
Long fucking way to go.
That's almost as long as my
Bravo.
penis.
Bravo.
Wow, it's a long way.
The other thing, too,
Wait, I said that's almost as long as my penis. Mrs. Flynn in the other room. Ah!
the other thing that a culture didn't tell us is that we're all fired.
Tox told me I didn't have the power to do that. By the way,
How about Buddhism?
How about Buddhism?
About Jerry's kids.
poor
Oh,
Jason.
he puts me on Jerry's kids. Penis. RJ Godzilla. Entertainment.
Well, the
that
first thing I would
always
need to
rises
do,
the occasion.
One thing we don't do
First
on
thing I need to do
Thursday
is
Night
fire
Rundown,
Talks.
screw around.
No.
Don't you already
By the
fire
way,
him every
have you
show?
guys seen
Yes,
Toxic
pretty
Man
much.
Flu naked in the
Did
shower?
our Rumble
It's
rants
like
break?
really disgusting. Like
What?
somebody vomited in a blender.
Oh shit! I didn't do another.
Well,
When I'm up in the air, I long for the caress of a man.
oh boy.
From like 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Me
I still like it.
Especially you.
We got your back, Comics.
Why?
You okay back there, Nick?
Why?
That's going in there. I'm doing a new one.
Brahma Bolt to TNT command. Target is locked. You can hear Brahma trying to act. That's
No,
a
you can't.
confirmed hit. Target is
He's been
down.
Captain Phil McCrevis.
Oh, I get
for
the
3
helicopter
weeks.
because
Which
I'm
is
the fat
fine.
kid. That's bull.
Gotta
You
get
Kurtz, man.
I don't have any hands and feet.
Super
Comics.
fucking
I can't
gay.
fly a plane.
Evening, Father Miller.
Yeah.
Hey!
Sorry.
Sorry for the language.
Father.
I fucked up. I mean,
Stop it.
little bit
If the
retarded.
father is here, I didn't know he was here. I wouldn't have done any of those jokes.
Thursday night. Throwdown.
I promise you, I'm going to pray a lot and go to church Sunday.
Why?
don't believe him.
Yes, I will. Actually. Stop it.
I would rather listen to Aquafina's Little Mermaid song on repeat than listen to
I'm so
Amidala
glad that we have
Steinberg
nothing on
versus
this
Sedona.
show. There's nothing on the show.
Nothing. Nothing's coming up.
Well, and the head nothing is on the screen right now. Hey,
Well,
what's
it
up, guys?
said, like normally where it says on tonight's show,
Oh, do you want to
Toxic Man
talk?
Flu will show his penis.
No, I didn't say that.
It didn't say
you
that.
did.
No, I didn't see that.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Thursday, where I have no control over my own stream. Yes, indeed. That's
Does
par
that
for the
make you
course.
Incontinent.
No. Unlike the president, I actually can control my own balls.
Can
There it
confirm.
is. What?
It was broken.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
Anyway, we
There's
got a lot.
really only
comics.
like 3 people watching.
Wait, does your
Don't
hat
tell
say?
him.
Does your hat say?
We're not
I
on
love-
stage, right? So nobody can hear
No.
us?
No,
No,
we
hear us.
everybody can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Did you see Comics' hat says "I love dicks"?
No, it says 556. You
Oh.
prick.
Oh, I saw
Oh.
I Love Dicks.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, it says 556.
Maybe
you
that
know,
says more about us than...
like the rifle
Is Hayden
round.
in the room?
I saw Hayden.
Holy crap,
I like
holy
that hat.
Hayden.
Yeah.
Somebody
How
told me.
you know? Corey just showed up. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey. That's the man. Why is he on the bottom?
I'm swapping you out because you're the
You
bottom
saw
bitch.
everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see. Just
Hi,
how it
everybody.
is.
Well, before we get things rolling,
See,
we have
this
some
talk
rumble
smells lovely
rants.
all
I
the
see he
time.
took all the lesbian cracks to heart.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to these super chats, ladies and gentlemen.
Roll the
He
register
comes
for
in looking manly as hell tonight.
roll the register for
This is
$10.
Roland's, like, okay, legalized adulthood has bitches leave, right? Roland gets the toilet.
Bitches leave.
All right, rolling for $10. Ian, the human Ian peed on Helium Park cars wasn't Robbie's fault. I was stuck in traffic heading back from
Solvang.
Solvang. What the hell is this? What's a Solvang? Anyway, and I was bored as hell. Bored Roland is never a good thing, and a human EMP was the result. Oh, Roland.
I believe
I'm a
Solvang is
Solvang.
in our country.
That
That
was
broke off after
It's,
this.
it's a town in California, children. Come
Or
on,
it was all kinds of wrong, Roland. Just letting you know.
keep rolling.
Seriously, Raptor for $5. His culture has a very nice beard.
Thank you.
Wow,
You're
somebody
right.
actually gave him a compliment. That's amazing.
what?
He would make a great Papa Smurf as a Halloween costume idea.
Hey,
Just don't go see Mexican Iron Man as a Smurf.
no,
That's true.
no, that probably wouldn't work out well.
Yeah,
I would be a good Papa Smurf.
The question is, what would he Papa Smurfing? Would it be fentanyl?
I could definitely
no.
see you hanging out around that many men at once. Yes.
I can see that. Oh, you got a couple of rumble rants.
Hey, there
Look,
was
how, look how jealous that Mad got when I said that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's
You got to back that up.
indeed.
what did he say?
I said, like, if in slow-mo, it'd be like, yeah, he loves being surrounded by so many men at once. And then Mad's like,
I love it.
You're making Mad strangely uncomfortable and aroused at the same time.
Well, he is in the middle.
It's my favorite kind of boner. Is the
This is the odd,
the
feeling
awkward
one.
boner? That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
the awkward
The
Yeah.
one you can't figure out.
Anyway, seriously, the Raptor for another
What's happening
$5.
right now?
Not
We
sure
call
if
those
Mexican
bone
Iron Man
lines.
would hug culture or toss an alpha at him. Regardless, Mexican Iron Man would appreciate the visit.
I'm gonna go see Mikey. I'm taking the boss, and then I'm gonna hijack the flues on the way. I think
you're going to
Gonna take
hijack
the
his
boss?
flute? What?
I'm gonna hijack. What? Borrow? Steal?
That's actually my cousin. Skin flu.
One of those.
What? You said flute? His skin flute?
No,
Skin
flu.
Flu?
The flues, but the
Flu.
two flues.
That's
Oh.
right, Jeff.
Oh.
Watch what you put in those
Oh.
super chats because the two of them might get a little short with you.
Hey.
Subhuman wants to know how much it's going to cost for Culture and I to recreate the dance scene from Pulp Fiction. Nothing. It will
I think
cost
we'd
you
probably
nothing.
do that
You've
for
already
free.
done
for
it.
free.
I think we do.
We
it for
did
free.
it one night in a hotel room in Vegas, and it was so.
I tell you what, next time we'll film it.
That was our mistake.
yes, you can make Culture Papa Smurf. Yeah. Well, we
Yes.
have to get through Hobo
We haven't
Gandalf
done-
first.
Yes, we have not dethroned.
I know. I'm going to open it up this weekend. I'm so sorry.
deboxed, unwrapped.
Culture has not deep throated Hobo Gandalf
You
yet.
haven't. You haven't even opened it yet.
He's had it
He
for like
sucks,
2.5
man.
weeks.
He's got to debox it on camera.
I get into that
and-
shit like right away. I'm
I
like,
know.
I can't wait.
I know that you would get into the Hobo Gandalf right away.
Wow.
Fuck yes, I'd be sleeping with it in my bed.
I wonder
As
if
you walk
I
along.
could get
Hug
a
it,
Fantasy Island
stroke it.
from Andy Masterson with Culture as Ricardo Montalban
Ooh.
and
And
Mad as
Welcome
you thought
to
I was gonna
Fantasy
say
Island.
comics.
Tattoo.
Comics is tattoo. Sorry, it'd be Mad.
I love how we had this like production meeting beforehand, laying out what we're all going to talk about immediately.
And then I totally.
Well, and
What
we-
production meeting?
there's
Where
more-
was this?
there's
I was
more
there for that
super
one.
chats. Get those super chats because
How was I not informed?
No, well, I mean, it wasn't
It
really a
was
production
literally
meeting.
30 seconds.
It was
before I
30
flipped
seconds
the
of us
on button.
talking about what we're going to cover.
That? I was there for that.
Yeah, you were there for that. TVG Monster for
Dude,
$2
I
says,
don't remember Culture saying shit about dicks.
I didn't.
yeah,
I that was the one I recorded ahead of
Oh,
time.
lovely Sherry. Just
Again,
ripped
if you
both
talk
of
to yourself, that is not a fucking meeting, Culture. I keep telling you this.
it is if he has multiple personalities, Tom.
And look, if I send you the
that may
recording,
be true.
if I send you the recording, it's covered.
Gumby Spawn.
That's still not a meeting. That's a message.
I
Okay.
quit playing Elden Ring for this.
Yes, you did.
Oh, Gumby
I was
Spawn.
thinking about
Gumby
skipping
Spawn.
this-
TGV Monster. I
I
am
was
so
thinking
sorry.
about skipping the stream to play Elden Ring.
You probably fucking should have. The moment I showed up.
Anyway, GVT Monster for $2. Hi, comics, and everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday
Happy
to you,
Thursday.
sir.
Gumby Monster, thank you very much.
Tom woke up and chose violence.
Indeed.
Yes.
GVT Monster for another $5. Emperor Palpatine says that Amandala's music video, he
my
had
God.
only this to say: unlimited cringe.
I died of cringe last night because of this friggin' thing.
Oh,
God, what is wrong with
I
that
just
woman?
died of some cringe tonight.
And we all know I can rap better than that bitch. Come
Yeah,
on.
that
Madden
shit
knows.
was
Richard?
awful.
I know. Yeah.
I know, Andy, you could do it,
Hey,
and I just have to give you some money.
hey, can you do that rap
We gotta
for
do
us
that.
real quick, man?
My
Well,
name
can we-
is
can we get
Matt,
through
and
scoop-
I'm here to say. Sorry.
Can we get
go
through
on.
super chats first?
Oh, sorry.
What? How about? Don't be a dick.
Indeed.
Since when is this your show?
Agmar WK for $1.99. Hail the panel in chat. Hello.
Hello.
Hope you're well. And also, JS Pena for $1.99 saying Leighton Bros.
And bros, we were.
Yeah.
Pena.
True.
And also Hayden. How you doing, Hayden?
I
Hope you're
have
well,
something
sir.
to play for him.
Oh, you do? You have a play? What are you going to play for?
After we read it, then we'll go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hayden for $20 says, why didn't you guys tell me making videos was so fun? I'm holding it against you. Just
Well-
give it time, buddy. It's going to stop
Oh, yeah,
being
when
fun
you get to your
real
fourth
fucking
video,
fast.
then it's
Yeah.
really going to suck ass.
I just recorded my second video. Yeah, you got 2 more to go. Then you're going to start hating it.
It's like every Disney Plus show. Once you get to the 4th one, you hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not true.
I just recorded my second video ever, and it was even more fun
Yes.
than the first. Thank you guys for being so inspired. Hail. Congratulations, man.
No,
Keep it up.
Yeah, he's trying to be Debbie Downer over here, but I've enjoyed every video I made except for one. Actually,
I'm not saying I don't
2.
enjoy the videos. I'm saying I just don't enjoy editing the videos.
Well, I don't even
Right.
mind that, but it's the 3 videos I
We're
recorded
working on
where
that.
there was no sound.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, Hayden's thing. Okay, so Culture, this is the first time you're seeing this.
Great.
And I want you to know this means I love you in a platonic way. Are you ready?
I would not consider that to be a plutonic way. Talks.
It was
Just-
a rainbow pride fist,
yeah.
right?
Anyway.
Doesn't that mean happy and
Okay,
powerful?
that gets retired at the end of June, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
just
it's
like
only the
other
first one.
clips did.
Indeed.
That's only the first.
Jaffo for 499 comics culture. Are here tonight. Did it just get shorter? And yours just
Wow, Jeff.
That's not how height works. I got you.
Mad's here. He's
got your back.
Yeah,
No.
Mad's here. He's playing.
Tickle Trunk over on the Green Machine side feels so secure that I'll never be caught snitching about any companies I work for and a dating sting with this guy. Everyone knows I'd ask her about her cat and stare at her tits until Cesar shows up. That's fucking funny.
That sounds like a Canadian date.
Indeed. Peter Shea's Helicopter Tours over on the Green Machine side. I insist all your videos and news reports declare Disney guilty of what James reports. Take it as fact. Refuse any excuse. And as far as Disney corporate management goes, they're all just as guilty. Yeah, it definitely. We'll dive into it a little bit later. But yeah, I'm looking for the Access Media articles coming out defending it.
Yeah, I've already
Or saying how
actually,
it's cheap faked because it was deceptively edited.
I have already fuck those guys. I've already actually adopted your strategy, Pinochet, and released a video earlier today which called them guilty. So there you are.
Yeah.
What did it call you?
Guilty.
Oh yeah, I know. I was supposed to tell everybody what we were doing for article. Sorry.
What are we doing?
No, it's okay. It's all right. We're good.
Tickle
We're not
Trunk
talking
says
about the Acolyte, are we?
No.
Are we?
maybe a
I
little bit.
think we just
might-
did talk about this whoever this chick is in her song.
We might
that
talk
count?
about Princess Amidala's music video.
I think we're primarily going to be talking about the Disney stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely Disney stuff.
By the way-
that honestly is more important.
I mean, The Acolyte is just awful. It dove band and what a fitting end to a phenomenal franchise.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Kathleen Kennedy, you have done so well.
Oh, so you mean they turned it around in the end?
They do. In the
Nice.
end, you get a reach around.
Sweet.
That is exactly what
Cool.
happens.
Happy ending.
I-
Well, I would say I think the ending of the series is basically Disney forcing you over the barrel and fisting you. But
Oh, is that
So
what
there's
that
no
is?
reach
Yeah.
around? Damn.
no,
I-
no reach
Well,
around.
Well, I mean,
Is there Vaseline?
hey, I
No,
wanna-
it's basically a chainmail gauntlet wrapped in barbed wire. That's what they're using.
Oh, so you mean like Mondays?
I
all right.
I guess.
Let me just acknowledge that
Mm-hmm.
that at least lightsabers are deadly again.
Okay.
As long as you set them on higher.
As long as you have a
vibrate.
penis,
Yeah.
they're deadly. Anyway, Mr. Tickle Trunk over on the Green Machine says the day this stream gets organized, I'm fucking leaving.
Me too.
So am
sir.
I.
Don't
Me
worry,
too.
I guarantee to show up at least 1.5 times a week, so that's never gonna fucking happen.
No.
Probably
That's
true.
fair. That's fair.
Well, I mean, I did say we were going to talk about the Acolyte first, and we did for about 10 seconds.
We made
there
it.
you go.
That's good. That's it. We're done. Move on.
Boom. Next level.
All right, I'm back. Are we going to be talking about Basil?
I do want to talk about. Did you guys see the new court papers that Alec Baldwin? They came out, and these court papers said that he was reckless with the firearm.
Ooh.
I mean,
Good.
am I surprised? No.
Well, the civil trial and all that stuff. I think it's going to be different, but this guy's got a new show coming out, and all that stuff from there. Is this over for him? Is he out of the woods? Is he really screwed? I just don't know.
Just a real quick like. Does this actually show up? No, it does not. Okay, let me get it over here. LDG just dropped 20 memberships. Thank you, LDG.
Nice.
Much appreciated, sir.
Take my money, damn it.
And
It's a Tom. Hold on.
No more Tom knows.
Well,
That was the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon, yeah. Also, Gramcast for 199 says, "Be right back, turning gay and going to work for Disney."
Nice.
oh, hey,
Also,
man,
Randall
big scene.
for $6.99
Randall, thank you.
Canadian. That's very specific. Says new game called Dick's Shot. every time the panel says dicks in all the, it just jumped on me. Sorry.
In all its iteration.
Yeah. In all its iterations, you take a shot. The last one still alive wins.
That's true.
That's typically how it works.
Do they win all the dicks?
Dick,
Yeah.
did he dick,
Really?
dick.
Also,
cock,
Moses
dick,
Zamboni for
dick.
$5. What's up, guys? It was nice to thank you all in person in Dallas for your totally uncoerced patronage on my Twitter. Agree with Hayden. Making videos are fun as fuck.
That reminds me, I've got to go unfollow that guy. I keep forgetting to do
You
it.
keep forgetting to do it.
Moses
Oh, this is
Zamboni.
for
never
Mo.
did.
Mo. This is for Mo.
Cock.
There you go, Mo.
I just think it's funny, just how nonchalant is about it. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about Alec Baldwin before we dive into the
Alec
dismal
Baldwin, Alec
Disney
Baldwin, Alec
stuff.
Baldwin.
Bell's not
Backdraft
here.
was good.
Bell's not here.
Yeah.
Bell's not here
Women.
because she can't get shot.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Was he
bring
in
this up, or you
No,
want me
you
to
can
bring
go
it up?
ahead.
he
you can
still
go ahead and bring
has
it up.
not just the civil trial, but isn't there still the other trial he's got to face?
Is he
Well,
still
criminal
there?
trial.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's kind of like we talked about this for a while and got all over this dude about this stuff, and then yeah,
Well, the thing he's got going for him right now, for mine, which was what I was saying for the longest time, was that the Gutierrez chick, they
oh,
found
never mind
her.
the Trump commercial.
The
Anna
armor
Reed
already took the
Gutierrez.
hit.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they'll use that more so in his case. But then again, he could still. This is a bit different scenario than the Crow one, so we'll have to see how this pans out. But the civil
Yeah.
case, yeah, he's probably fucked on.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's doing the show. He's trying to gather some money up to pay that off.
Oh, right. I forgot.
He
Yes,
just
the
looks
show.
bad.
He's
What
still
a promising actor he was. After,
when.
well, okay, Hunt for Red October.
Sure.
All right. After that,
Backdraft.
Beetlejuice.
Backdraft. Beetlejuice.
Backdraft was
Beetlejuice.
Biodome.
Was Alec in Backdraft? I thought it was.
You guys are thinking about the
Steven.
brothers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Billy
that's
was
right.
in Backdraft. Steven
Billy.
was in Biodome.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was
Wasn't Alec in the one where the moon came down and crashed on Earth?
No,
All the Baldwins are dead.
Moonfall.
I feel like he like alternates something good with something he does that's fucking stupid.
He was fine in 30 Rock, I thought, but he's basically playing himself, kind of.
Departed.
He's good playing the dickhead in Departed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just
So in
say
his new-
that honestly, I'm just really sad this man will never see the inside of a jail cell.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh, the shadow.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of right there with you, Corey. I'm not gonna say it will never happen, but it's definitely I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, the chances aren't zero, but at this point,
Is he gonna
Yeah.
have his wife be the
It's highly
camera woman
unlikely.
in the new reality show that he's doing though?
Oh,
saves him a divorce.
only if they're getting divorced.
Is he gonna call all these
Just
kids
get behind the
piggies,
camera,
too?
Hilaria.
I'm not doing that.
How many fucking kids does he got now? Because the one that he called
9,000.
like an insensitive little pig or whatever the hell it was, she's got to be in like her 30s by now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. When did that happen?
I'm not even being I'm not even exaggerating.
That
I'm being
was
serious.
that was recorded on like when answering
yeah.
machines were still a thing. He was still with Kim Basinger.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I think that
he's
was
had-
basing. Yeah.
Really?
He's had kids in like 5 decades now.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was yelling at her, calling her all kinds of stuff and everything. Oh man,
You
he was
ungrateful
definitely
little
not bothering.
piggy and all that shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever.
Oh
it was.
yeah.
He's like, he's like today's white
Or
OJ.
insensitive pig, or I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Yeah,
but
he totally trashed his kid. That was not cool.
So, Alec Baldwin once fired a blank round at
says
a
he only
crew
has
member
2.
on the set of Rust.
So whose fucking kids are these?
He's got to marry into him. But
Must have, because he only has 2 biological kids. It looks like.
This is the one that gets me. So,
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin once fired a blank round at a crew member on the set of Rust. Prosecutors alleged in new court papers as they accused the
Hold
actor
up, it
of
says
being
he's got
reckless
7
with
kids
firearms
here.
while
What the
filming.
fuck?
Holy crap! Are you
they
serious?
growing? Or are you
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
trying to
7
figure
kids?
this
You're talking
out.
about this.
No, he's got 7 kids here, 2 with Kim Basinger, I believe. And 7 kids with this Hilaria, is her name?
Hilaria
Hilaria
from Boston,
from Boston.
who speaks with a what?
Yeah, it was like
was
an
it
Italian
Portuguese
accent.
accent or Italian accent?
That was Italian.
And those are the kids that are going to be on the reality show.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
sorry,
a
I didn't mean
me.
to
I'm an
disrupt that,
Baldwin.
No. We got to know how many kids this guy has because we're gonna have to pay for all their therapy. Oh,
Yeah.
come on. One
mean,
such reckless moment came when Baldwin, 66, pointed his gun and fired a blank round at a crew member while he held the person target in his line of sight. That's alleged by the prosecutors in the Monday filing.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Yeah, dude, you don't do shit like that. I
Ouch.
mean, yeah, you don't do shit like that.
That's also
I
the
mean-
prosecutor's
it doesn't-
portrayal of the situation. Let's keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I-
trying to
This
stick
This
up
is the
for Alec.
prosecutors. They are alleging this. They are going to make it harder, or more sound more. What's the term? They're
Well,
gonna make
okay,
it-
so
they're
so
gonna
first
flower
off,
that up.
I know that gun safety operates differently on a set, right?
And most
Even
definitely.
if it was a gun with a blank in it, you do not point a gun at anybody and pull the fucking trigger because you never know what is in that chamber. Okay? Yeah, I mean, if true, that is some fucking reckless shit. As Con Libs points out, it is totally fucking reckless, man. That is
yeah.
yeah.
So
That
some of
is
the other things.
not smart.
Can I read the next part?
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Sweet. Other examples of Baldwin ignoring safety procedures between October 12th, 2021 up until the day of the shooting included him using the gun as a pointer, firing the weapon after filming was over in violation of safety rules, holding his finger on the trigger in scenes that didn't require it, and rushing armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed to reload his gun faster, and being on FaceTime with his family and making videos of them during firearms training, the court papers claimed. Wow. And before filming even started, Baldwin, one of the procedures and lead actor in the movie, producers, my bad, asked to be assigned the biggest gun available, the filing alleged. It sounds like this guy is a pinnacle of gun handling. I mean, honestly. He
Okay,
knows what's
you
up.
remember the movie Malice where he plays a character that has a god complex?
Maybe
Yeah.
that was true to life.
Yeah, I think it's more real than anything at this point.
Perhaps you are correct.
And again, these are the prosecutors. They're there to make this out as bad as possible.
Well, what they're going to do is try to draw all this to what happened in the incident. But
Right.
what, unfortunately, we have here is a situation where Alec's defense is going to be that he was lining up the shot for the shot that he was being directed to do. And
And the
none of
gun
this
went
other
off.
stuff has anything to do with that, unfortunately. And yeah, they're going to have to try and make that stick with the other one and
It's
try to say, well,
sensationalized.
Well, I
This is a
think what they're trying to
sensationalization.
do
That's
is
what
establish a pattern of behavior. Is what I
and
think
that's
the
what I mean. Yeah,
prosecution
they're
is
trying to
do.
establish that he was negligent, but unfortunately, his lawyers are going to argue that none of this other stuff has anything to do with the fact that Gutierrez didn't do her job and somehow real live rounds got mixed in with these other rounds. And yeah,
Right, but his argument the whole time was that he never pulled the trigger.
Right.
This
Doesn't matter at
shows
this
that multiple times on the set he was pulling the trigger.
It depends on who he said that to, and it depends on.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, he can tell us that all fucking day long.
Well, the biggest thing that this depends on really comes down to the judge's discretion on whether it'll be
Right.
allowed in the first place.
That's a
And
good
of
that's what I
course,
mean. It
this is
depends on
all-
who he said that to. If
Well,
it was
yeah,
an
and-
investigator or not. Yeah.
And you guys are totally right about the fact that this is a sensationalized piece, if you will, aimed to give him the worst public image possible. And regardless of whether it's true, that does sway the opinion of the court a lot of the time, because judges don't live in a bubble. So, they're going to see posts and stuff about it, and it's up to them whether or not they get a stay on the case. So the reality of it is if the judge allows it, then the Baldwin's attorneys can't really do shit. They can file motions, but
Well,
that's
say
it.
it, but yeah.
It depends who it is, because they did that to Alex Jones. They did it to Navarro. It looks like Navarro's charges and Bannon's charges are possibly going to be dropped by the Congress. The Republicans should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well,
and then,
and then
they did it to Michael Flynn, and they're doing it to Trump.
Well, and another thing in this is if the prosecutors actually wanted to play hardball, they could pull a little bit of psychology into it, and if it gets denied admittance into the case, they could accidentally slip it, and then even if the jury is told to disregard it, it still affects the outcome of their decision.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's
And
a lot
I'm not
of ways
trying to
that
sit
they
here
could
and
fuck him
defend
over
Alec in
even.
any way, shape, or form either. I'm
Right.
just
Not at
telling you
all.
how it's probably going to go.
Right. No, he's a
That's
piece
just
of
by my
shit.
speculation, but
However, even a piece of shit guy like that, it needs to be a fair trial.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I was about
Needs
to say
be
the
a
same
fair
thing.
trial needs to be according to the law. The judge needs to not be biased.
Especially with a case like this, because it's so highly televised. I'm not for this man, but I am for the actual rule of law being used the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to weaponize the criminal justice system against people we don't like, just like the Democrats
his
are doing,
defense will also really lean into Gutierrez. Trust me on this.
Oh, I'm sure it will, because she's the armor. It's her
That's her fucking
responsibility.
job.
She got
Exactly.
convicted, right?
Like,
Yeah, she got convicted.
And she
So even if, because they can even argue, so what if Alec was doing that shit? That is her job to say, Alec, give me that fucking gun, you moron. Quit waving it around like an idiot. Like, that's her fucking job.
That when we first started talking about that was like my point. It's like, I personally don't think he's guilty because of the fact that she didn't do her fucking job.
Right.
They'll probably, if anything, they'll get him with some sort of negligence to within, like, I don't know how the range of manslaughter charges go, because none of us are a lawyer here, but
right.
Criminally negligent.
Well, the other thing too is the fact that I can see him being held responsible as a producer financially, but I don't
where the civil
know about
trial
criminally,
comes in,
right? Yeah, that's
the civil
exactly.
trial is going to be.
And the civil trial is going to be another gigantic circus. I mean, because Alec Baldwin is involved, we're going to see a ridiculous amount of slandering and all kinds of crazy
I was going to
stuff.
say, that's
coming out
where
of
his
it.
public opinion image is really going to take the hit. Because that's where you're going to have everybody coming out and saying all this shit about him. And they're going to do everything they can to make him sound like shit. And again, I'm not trying to stand up for him.
It's not going to be hard. That's
but
the
yeah,
thing.
it's not going to be hard. But
still going
unfortunately,
after him
Gutierrez... Yeah, Gutierrez is a big part of this. And I heard a lot about her through various channels of people that knew her directly or knew her father directly. And unfortunately for him, that was his mistake. Is he hired, whether it was DEI hire, whether it was whatever, because he was cheap, whatever reason it was, that falls on his lap too, because she was not in any way, shape, or form up to this job. In any way.
Yep.
She had not had the experience. And she sure as hell did not have the authority. And if that's the case, then unfortunately, that's where fucking Alex goddamn, he
messed up.
His lawyers are going to lean into that so hard.
Well, it goes back to what I was talking about, that when holding him accountable is going to be financial. It's not going to be criminal, because unless there's something I'm not aware of, when it comes to this kind of negligence. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I have no fucking clue. So take what I have to say with a grain of salt. The only way I think that he will be held accountable will be financially.
Who's still going after him?
I agree.
Civilly? Because he had settled with the family. He gave the husband
I'm
producer
not sure.
credits. Who still has a grievance that they can go after him after settling?
I have no clue.
Oh, if they've settled out of that, then this is his final.
They
hurdle.
settled
Then this is
like
it.
6 months after it happened.
The husband's now one of the producers.
The
Because
husband
of it,
got a producer credit and
Yeah.
was part of getting the movie back to reshooting.
finished. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm no legal analyst, but I would like to just put my opinion out there about this. If the civil case is already settled, then what he's going to get off with, if he actually gets carried through to being convicted with this charge and whatnot, the most I see him actually getting is a hefty fine and house arrest. And I got to tell you, that's not a bad thing for Alec Baldwin, because he he has kind of a nice house. He's well-to-do, if you will, even though his financials are probably frozen right now, pending any blah blah blah. Who knows? But what it really boils down to is he's going to be once again elevated him. He's going to elevate himself as above the law, and it's going to be ridiculous. And I don't think that this man should be speaking on gun control. And
oh fuck no! He does not have a leg to fucking stand on.
He'll never be able to again. Yeah.
Right.
No, but I will say this. I think there is one civil trial out there. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Culture, you may remember, because it's not the immediate family like the husband and stuff, but it would be her family. I think is going after him.
Oh, the ones that are overseas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be her parents. I think. Am I remembering correctly, Culture? Because I think that's still
familiar.
There were a couple of cases. I don't. I know one of them was settled with the husband. He also became an EP on that Rust film as well.
That's what. We mentioned that, but I think her family is still going after him, aren't they?
That does sound familiar.
It does sound familiar. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Because right after he settled, that's when I thought they filed their thing. Somebody out there in the chat, if you remember better than I do, but yeah, I thought that was the case there. But again, that's probably going to weigh heavily on what happens here as well.
It's kind of weird that they would have standing.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know on that.
You took away a family member.
Like they can, there's certain things they could. I don't know what they get out of it, but
so does a cousin get to sue too? I mean, sure,
no,
it's
probably
immediate
relatives.
family, but she was married and had kids, so
yeah.
I mean, that's the family that's typically able to sue. I thought
not necessarily. I mean, if you remember the whole thing with OJ, it was the family, like the parents of the waiter that sued OJ, and I want to say it was her parents did too.
I think it did separate.
Yeah.
There were separate lawsuits, I believe.
Oh, and rest in peace, OJ Simpson.
Rest in fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And then
rotten hell.
Yeah.
Donald Sutherland died.
Yeah, that was fucking sad.
Hurts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a mensch
88, man, fucking legend.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in so much good shit.
Yeah, the family lawsuit for Helena Hutchins is negligence and deprivation of benefits.
Okay, so that's her parents, though, that are suing, right? Okay, so I was right. Yeah, okay. But yeah, as far as Donald Sutherland, thank you, by the way, comics or culture. As far as Donald Sutherland goes, like, yeah, it's so sad. I mean, but he was 88. But I mean, he's been in so many fucking movies. MASH, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
I mean, he was there for the conception of Kiefer.
Well, yeah, he played a little part in that, about 8 seconds,
played
probably.
a big part in that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was in JFK as
Nice.
like the
Hold on.
deep throat there, amongst other things.
Yes, and so many movies.
Was he getting deep throated?
Kelly's Heroes, man. He was so good in Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah.
Kelly's Heroes.
Beer Fest.
Well, I mean, the original
yes,
MASH.
Beer
The original
Fest.
MASH. Was
I brought that
Was
one.
he in Beef First? Really?
He was,
He was
recorded.
He was in a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
they have his funeral where he pre-recorded his eulogy.
Yeah. And Grandma, she likes the knockwurst.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we get to the next topic, we have more Rumble Rants and Super Chats to get to. GVT Monster for $2. Alec was great as a villain in Team America. Oh, God, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Film Actors Guild.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Eric K for $1.99. The filthy, ungrateful pigs are married to Bender.
Okay, that's the one that's married to Bieber. Okay, so yeah, we were trying to figure that out earlier.
Filthy ungrateful, yeah.
Oh, married to Justin Bieber?
Bieber.
Actually, Eric corrects himself because that's one of his nieces, not his daughter.
I was gonna say I thought that was one of Billy's kids.
Haley Bieber, Stephanie's daughter. Or Stephen's
Oh, the Stevens?
daughter.
Okay, the other lesser Baldwin.
Okay.
Lesser
The
in age, not
the lesser Baldwin.
I did not know this.
The right-wing Baldwin.
Yep.
Stephen.
Marge Simpson's.
Well, and that's
voice.
one thing as far as I guess we could put a cap around the whole like Baldwin case business. Is if who do we know who the judge is going to be in the case yet? Because really, if it's going to be a conservative judge, he's probably going to get a very lenient sentence, if a sentence at all. If it's a very conservative judge,
right? Who knows?
All bets are off then, like because he's said so and done so much shit.
It's in New Mexico, though, right? There's not a lot of conservatives there.
No, New Mexico's pretty blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
pretty solid.
but they're okay because nobody wants to cross the border into Mexico. So they're New Mexico. There's nothing there, man. There's that.
Is that why they called it New Mexico? So they trick them into thinking it's still Mexico.
They're like, I'm not going here. It's the same thing. You cross the border. You cross the border in New Mexico. It's the same freaking desert.
And that's what I said. If I ever run for president, I'm going to run on a platform where I'm going to say fuck walls, fuck any kind of like fences.
I'm not fucking a wall.
None of that shit. We're putting up mirrors.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Because when they try to get out, all they'll see is everybody trying to leave here.
So Tom's going to build the line.
See,
It's just a line
He's
of mirrors.
building the line. Yeah.
he said mirrors, and my brain went to like a Tesla death ray thing, and I'm all like, that's
No,
not really
no,
very.
just
I thought it was
humane,
basically to
Tom.
blind them because the
Like,
sun would be
geez.
reflecting off the mirrors.
they'll
They'd be
just
like,
be like, "Oh my God, look at all those people trying to get out of fucking America. Let's go back."
So another
Oh,
judge
he
says
looks just like me.
It's the same judge that presided over the Hannah Gutierrez trial.
ooh, yeah.
Same prosecutor too. Mr.
Makes
Tickletrunk
sense.
just says that he wants a house made with fuck walls.
Fuck walls.
I take you.
Okay, Mr. Tickletrunk. Not
Glory
that I
holes.
should be sharing.
Is that like
this.
the fuzzy wall?
Yo, so they have this interesting new product out of Japan called Fuck Putty. You should probably look into that, Tickletrunk.
Wow.
Fuck
It's like
putty or
silly
fuck
putty,
putty? Oh,
Yeah, it's
putty.
like
I'm gonna
silly
Google
putty,
that,
but
but
you know.
share it.
Please don't.
I
Wow.
don't think your wife would appreciate that.
Yeah. Anyway, Pinochet's helicopter tours over on the Green Machine says, why did they import the GIMP from Pulp Fiction into Wokalite to play a Vader ripoff?
You know what's funny about Smilo Ken? Sorry, Ian.
No, I was gonna say because apparently ever since Vader, every bad guy in Star Wars has to have a mask and helmet like that. I mean, it made sense for Knights of the Old Republic because it was supposed to be a mystery of who Riven was, right? Which was supposed to play the player character. But yeah, ever since then, it's been, I'm not gonna say tradition, that basically all Sith wear helmets to, I guess, confuse you on who the villain's gonna be. It's retarded.
Which is dumb because the only one who ever did wear one was Darth before his grandson. And you know what's funny about Smilo Ren is I actually thought that was like the nickname that everybody gave him. I didn't realize that was the actual name.
Zipper face, zipper mouth.
Yeah. Well, I thought they were calling him Smilo Ren because of the helmet and because it looks like he's smiling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought that was the fake name everybody gave him. I didn't realize that's what they called him.
Let's call him Sammy. No, let's call him Milo. Let's call him Smilo.
He looks like Kylo Ren, but he's smiling like Smilo Ren.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our writer
that
room is
personal
really
raise.
good.
Yes.
Just like the guy in Disney said.
And you motherfuckers tricked me into talking about Acolyte.
There you go, Tom. We win. Yay.
All right. Father Miller says happy to be here, hoping for a meetup in Wisconsin this fall.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Miller.
There probably will be one.
I think there is going to be one, and I think I may be
not just this fall. I think actually more in the summer. I thought
Summer, yeah.
Gary had said something about being up, and he was going to let me know when he was up.
Living is easy.
Indeed. LDG gifted 20 memberships. I got that, but I'll get it again.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
Pickles, hey, that's 20
over on Rumble.
Yeah, do something big. Do something
Also, Mr. Tickle Trunk says Mad is the only one using a green screen. Sad.
But is he really using it? He's left.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't think he likes me.
No, the girlfriend's sick and she woke up, so he had to go.
That's the excuse
that
he
makes
always
sense.
uses. We all know he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yes.
It's a boy.
Also, Walter says the Necronomiton.
Wow.
And see, I'm not alone. Josh B said, "You're kidding me. Smilo Ren is real." Yes,
I don't think that's the real name.
Well, that's not the real name, but that's what everyone's calling him because of the helmet.
I thought it was the real name.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
no. It's another Darth gas bag. Remember the gas bag that Ahsoka like deflated in like.
This is what I get for not watching the show.
Or it
I'm
wasn't
glad.
Ahsoka. It was like the terrible person.
Unless you plan on reviewing it, it's not worth watching.
Yeah, you remember
I'm
the
part
gas
of the
bag in
news,
Ahsoka?
unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, then, watch it.
I feel like I'm muted.
What about Ahsoka?
Well, we hear
culture?
you. What?
We hear you. We just don't give a shit.
No. I need you to raise your volume a little bit.
Yeah, your volume is a bit.
You are
on
a
the low
little
side.
low.
Just a little low,
Gain
not
up.
a whole lot.
Put some gains on.
All right. Brian
And
says
that
Alec
fat
Baldwin
pat-
shooting blanks at crew before the fatal shooting. He was shooting tin cans also.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Well,
Like,
I know
do we
that
have
the
proof of
crew
that?
was, but I don't know if he was.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I thought the original story was he wasn't a part of that.
Yeah, that was the crew.
I saw Alec Baldwin shooting blanks, and I said, "Then whose kids are those?"
Oh. Boom, there it is.
I see what you did there. Jose celebrating 9 months as a member. There's a gender studies student dude as a witch in the Acolyte. That's where the emasculate conception came from. Witches don't want to be called bigots. Oh my god. Oh my god. The power of all these. because that's where all those toys are heading to. Randall Orser says even black people aren't black enough for Disney. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, we'll be talking about that one. That's fucking priceless. Mr. Tickle Truck over on the Green Machine side says when Culture said something about unboxing, I was worried his missus was getting a sex change.
Wow.
The cheapest jokes are the best jokes. Sue me. Oh my God.
Oh, that's not happening.
We all know that if anyone were to get a sex change in that relationship, it would be Culture, because Culture likes the penis. Exactly.
And he told us to back off on the dick jokes.
Indeed. Pinochet's Helicopter Tours.
Should have.
I missed that memo.
Over on the Green
did a
Machine side.
meeting, evidently.
They're trying to violate the armorer's civil rights by forcing her to testify while she's on appeal. They already really, I had no idea. That's interesting. They already prosecuted her, and it's against her Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights.
Interesting.
Oh, that is very interesting. Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Also, Pinochet says, "Hey, comics, the intent and negligence are apples and dump trucks. No one says he intended first-degree murder, but DUI drivers don't intend to kill either.
True.
They serve time." Well, I mean, back to my main point. Like I said, I don't know what the law is, so I'm not sure what he could be held guilty for or charged with.
And
but like I said, when it comes down to like the set, which is again the rules of a set, gun safety. Well, I mean, gun safety should be gun safety, no matter if it's a prop gun or a real gun. But there is a chain of custody when it comes to the armor, and they are ultimately the person that is accountable. So, like I said, I don't know what the law is.
This would be more.
I'm just giving you my opinion.
This would be more comparable if you got into an accident while you were like driving a company truck, right? Because then it opens up the doors for you to be able to go after the company as well.
Right, liability
if
changes
you
there.
live and your company's in California, and you have that accident in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Right. The laws are different. What were you going to say, Corey?
Well, I was going to say that the biggest thing there is like you should probably you would need to know what the laws of New Mexico are, but would you guys have any legal channels that might cover this you could suggest, or you could talk to them about covering this and seeing exactly what's going on in the
Is it Legal Mindset talked about this?
I was going to say, there's a few that do legal stuff, but I don't know if it's necessarily their avenues per se that I could direct you towards a specific one.
Okay. Because I would love to hear a legal's expert's opinion on this case before it actually went in.
Didn't we get Legal Mindset on to talk about this once?
Yeah.
No, it was Script Doctor.
But either way, and either way, like this is the thing that's funky about this whole case. And again, I'm not a lawyer, obviously, but just from what I know and what I've talked to with people that have been close to this and everything, we got to keep in mind, this is the first time that a case like this has ever gone this far. Right, because I got to remind people over and time again, this is the first time we've even had a gun accident like this, since The Crow.
Right.
That's
and that's one thing too, because I want to get.
And that's just
I understand what you're getting at, Pinochet.
Yeah,
there's a difference between involuntary manslaughter, because I pulled out a gun, didn't realize it was loaded, and I shot Tox and he died. Then the armorer handing you a gun, which is supposed to be safe, you pull the trigger and somebody dies as a result. It's not the actor's fault at that point, regardless of the point you're trying to make. It's the armorer's fault because they're the one who's responsible for the firearm. That's my point. That
can wrap back around on Alec because he was the producer, and if he was one of the people
but that's the difference, is that he's the producer.
Yeah,
so
that's a whole nother can of worms.
Exactly. That's completely different from what I just said, because an actor being handed a prop gun, firing it as he's supposed to, or not in this instance. Like I said, I don't 100% know what the law is, but if it was your average citizen handling a gun and accidentally shot somebody, you're right. That's accidental homicide. That's negligence, but it's different on a set, which is my point. But like I said, we'll find out when it goes to trial and if he actually gets convicted, because I could be wrong. Like I said, don't know what the law is.
Unfortunately, it boils down to the fact that you have an armorist, and that is the key here. Like you're saying, Ian, is like, and unfortunately for her, like, I don't know if they'll ever say it on the stand, but there was a lot of people, and maybe even her dad said this. I'll go that far. I won't say that he necessarily said this, but there was a lot of people that said she was not qualified to be there.
Right. Oh, interesting.
So that would know that.
My wife actually watched. Emily D. Baker. So apparently she has a video talking about this. So that should
There
be
you go.
interesting.
There's a
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah, and I know.
Emily D.
Yeah, and I know
Baker.
she's a former prosecutor, like he points out. So
Okay, and that was
Yeah.
the other one. Okay. Yeah, there were a couple of people who were saying stuff there, and
it could be
Chad's
Soul
right.
Assassin. That's probably what that trial is going to be out. He
Excellent
asked, "Isn't it his fault for hiring?" We don't know if that was his call or
Yeah,
not.
that's going to
That's
come out
the
I think, in a
thing.
trial.
well, yeah, and
Because-
again, there could be circumstances that we're not aware of yet that may come out in trial that
Yeah.
totally he could be guilty of negligence. So it's one of those things we won't know until the trial happens.
Okay,
and what
now I'm not
evidence is
saying that
produced.
any of the stuff that you said in that report was good, but if let's say any of it is true, the one thing that I think really stands out to me personally more than anything, as far as going off of the trial we already had for her and everything that we know about the case so far, like you just said, if he was rushing her and she didn't stand up to him because that's her job, that's where things get dicey.
Yeah,
because it can be because there could be an argument to be made that at her age, and that's where I said before, she didn't have the authority, right? Like that's the problem. So again, that brings it back around to who hired her and who thought she was good enough for this job. Because if it was Alec and he hired somebody that he could just push around, that's where you could start making a case to where is that
for
what,
negligence? Yeah.
Yes. Again, we have to wait until the trial comes out and see what they say. But yeah.
Didn't it come out in her trial that she wasn't even licensed?
That's the thing. Is she was, but she wasn't like licensed fully, I think, and she was only part-time an armorist or something like that. And she'd only worked on like 2 other projects prior to this or something like that. And they were both indie projects. And like I said,
you become the lead armorer.
Yeah, like it was kind of a weird thing.
She did not have
like
the
negligence.
She didn't have the experience, and she was working off her dad's rep. That's all it is.
Exactly.
Nepotism. But
and now her dad would be somebody, like I said, he'd been in the industry long enough, and he'd be like, I don't give a fuck if it's Alec Baldwin or some, you know,
well, you think
actor.
that
I'm gonna tell
her
him to
father
knock
would
the
have
shit
trained her
off,
better,
right?
but
that's
yeah.
just
You
it.
never know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You never know.
You never know.
That's just the reality, unfortunately.
And yes, Alec Baldwin should know better than to just be walking around with a fucking gun like a
At this
goddamn
point,
baton. I'm not gonna say that he shouldn't.
No, well,
But that's
it goes
where the
back to what
armorist
I talked
comes
about
in
with gun
and grabs his
safety.
arm and go, "Give me that fucking gun, you moron!" Because they are supposed to treat it like a loaded weapon at all times. That is true. That's what the armorist is supposed to do.
Well, I mean, okay, let's look at Will Smith because
Will Smith,
he
that's what
he's
it's gonna
had
bring
some
up.
really good examples where someone's like doing something done. He's like, he takes the gun, puts it down, and that's what you should do. Any situation where it's a prop gun or a real gun, if someone's being a fucking dumbass, you tell them to put the gun down, because like the last thing what you want to do, receiving in or doing, is muzzle sweep somebody.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a way to get you kicked off of most ranges.
Yeah. It is a way for you to get kicked out of range and get punched in the face at the same time. So.
And as bad as this is, because yes, unfortunately, somebody lost their life and somebody else got injured.
Yes.
And somebody else is now, besides who already went to trial, is facing a trial because of it, and all that stuff that goes along with it. There has been more accidents and more deaths involved with other things that were ungun related, and I hope that was what some of the people and my friends in this community would pick up on, that are like Second Amendment folks. Because let's take this back a moment and make the bigger point here. This is only the second time this has happened in 30 years.
Right.
Compared to how many times people have been killed doing
Stunts.
several different kinds of stunts. And one person I specifically talked to about this whole thing brought up specifically how knives are a bigger fucking problem. And that's the thing, is a lot of the actors and actresses like to grab the knives and swords and just fucking play chink, chink, chink with them. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You can really, yeah.
Well, there's been instances
Really
too where
hurt.
someone's been stabbed because the retractable blade didn't retract.
Kevin
And
Nash.
Paulie's in the chat. Here you go.
Kevin Nash as the Russian in Punisher.
Yeah, because
Got
he gets
actually
stabbed.
stabbed.
Yeah.
Because that's happened a
And
lot
they
of
continued
times.
the scene. He didn't even react.
That's
Well,
fucking
and
hardcore.
sometimes it's just because it does
he
retract, but
will
it doesn't
break you.
retract all the way. So what you'll have, and this is what the person I talked to said, like, so they have usually like a lot of these are depending on what you're using them for. They have ones that'll just like fully retract the blade in, or they'll have ones that have like 2 or 3 sections that retract in. And like sometimes what you'll get is like one of the sections will catch, so you'll still have the sharp end of the blade, and they're like real sharp blade. I mean, they're not like sharp, but they're sharp enough that they will puncture the fucking skin.
Yeah.
Right. Especially when you're in the heat of the moment doing stuff. So yeah, you'll get times where people get, cut that deep by a fucking blade because it didn't retract all the way.
Yeah.
My dad makes knives, and the fact is more people get cut by dull blades than sharp
Yeah.
ones,
Well,
because
yeah.
a sharp blade taken care of, the tool will work the way it's intended, right? And that's the thing. These are tools, and they are dangerous things, even in inert form. And if you don't treat them with respect, you will get bit. Something will happen.
Yep.
And that's the respect was not given.
No.
In this instance.
Absolutely
and
not.
Where the blame and all that stuff falls, it will fall where it is. But the proper respect all the way through was not given, and a woman lost her life.
Yep.
And her family suffered. And Baldwin settled with them out of court for whatever and stuff and things from there. But the other gentleman, I think, was injured. And because that's a lesson learned, hard lesson right there, in how respectful you have to be for this stuff. And I am a 2A advocate. I believe that we need our Second Amendment rights to protect the rest of them. However, if you don't treat the firearm repurchase with respect, I will be one of the first in line to take it away from you.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
And that's the key thing, right? Is responsibility.
Yeah, and hopefully, if anything, this brings to the industry a little bit more due diligence than we already had, which was a lot.
Yeah,
but you also
more
bring
so
out
on indie productions and stuff.
Second time in 30 years. You know? Yeah. So.
All right. Before that, it was like you had like a few random ones, like that one actor who, on complete accident, put the muzzle to his head and all that kind of business.
Yeah, and was basically killed by the
first cut's always the deepest.
Yeah, the blast or I want to say squib, but blank. That's what I'm looking for. All right, Mr. Took a Truck for 2 Canadian says, Corey, we're best friends now.
Does that mean you touch penises?
Love you too.
I was docking.
No.
Yes.
No. That's
WG.
That's best friends.
Says the James
Super best friends.
That James O'Keefe video showed Disney denied a light-skinned black guy a job because he wasn't dark enough. Damn. Well, at least Gary did the right thing and hired a quarter black.
That's right.
Yeah, Garrett wouldn't be black enough for Disney, yo. Think about that. Yeah.
Oh, that needs to be Garrett's next shirt. Is just a
not
picture
black
of him
enough for Disney.
Not black enough for Disney.
Oh, somebody, there you go. And he's the only one who could do that too. So somebody get that to him.
You need to DM or text him that. You need to text him that.
Yes,
Tickle Trick says, "I love you, Culture Casino."
We all love Culture.
I love you too.
I even wrote him a song.
Mr. TT.
I wrote him several songs, so he can't bitch.
Yeah. Roland for $10 says, if you were to get rid of all the dick jokes and gay jokes, you would have no show left, and he would be back going on a corner, and man would be in his top trick.
Top trick.
Sorry, Father Miller.
True.
Hopefully, Father Miller's already gone to bed. TZ Burton over on the Green Machine says, I'm just worried they could be an accidental Mohap discharge accident on the show. What's a Mohap?
Kind of worried to find out.
Look it up.
Okay.
I'm worried
Mohap?
to find out.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Gotta be gay.
Probably. Rolling the Retro for $5 says the flushing sound is fitting. Every time I leave, Super Chats, Tox gets excreted.
Wow.
Oh my God.
From his sphincter. Urban Dictionary.
The body has many sphincters.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're not saying this.
Okay. Let's not.
All right.
All right.
It is something that I believe wholeheartedly.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Put it in the private chat at least.
Oh yeah.
Father Miller is still here. We're definitely not reading that.
MOH.
Somebody.
Yes.
CC is Moab. Wow. Okay. Since
what it is.
Since WG basically kind of gave us the transition. Insert joke.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Let's talk about the James O'Keefe video. Wow.
Oh boy.
That so I mean,
if
you guys have been paying attention, this should be news, right? Because we all know that Chris Gore and Alan have been covering this over on Film Threat. They've had the D files. The mainstream media has not been picking it up because they basically
Suck Disney's dick.
Well, yeah, they sucked Disney's dick. Basically, they demanded who their sources are, probably so they can out them and get them fired. Film Threat said fuck no, and so they decided not to run with the story. So now we have definitive evidence that Disney is doing this shit because we have a VP who is also an attorney caught on film basically saying, yes, they will not hire white guys for certain positions. And as WG pointed out, there was a black guy who was biracial, half black, half white. They would not hire because he wasn't black enough. Wow, that's some fucked up shit.
Oh, it is. I'm going to show this from Robbie. There's been some really good memes, but this is great. Inside Out to Anxiety, and it's that guy's face.
I knew it. Oh,
You know, he does look like anxiety.
This happens all the time.
Yeah.
Slaves, what was that for? Just because. It happens all the time. I'm abused. Just because.
Call you up.
My friend.
The thing that is fucked up about it, guys, is the fact that even he has acknowledged that he has probably been denied promotions because he's a white dude.
And he's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, and this also confirms everything that we've been reporting,
Yes.
and everybody else has been reporting for years.
Yes.
Years, and not that it's like bomb after bomb. It's like, yeah, we get it. It's not exactly new news.
No,
but it is confirmation.
It's confirmation. Yeah. It goes back to what we say. There's what you know, what you can prove in court, and
the conspiracies become the truth, right? Like,
yeah. Well, the thing too is that there's already been a lawsuit filed against Disney from One American Legal. So this happened back in February. They're being sued for basically discriminating against white people. It was something that nobody has really talked about except for YouTubers and maybe some alt media types. I'm sure Toto has talked about it. I'm sure Film Threat has talked about it. As a matter of fact, I know they've had.
I'm betting Gina Carano's lawyers are paying pretty close attention right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping something comes out of that for her case.
Disney's
but,
so white.
That was, again, there wasn't really any new revelations in this stuff other than they didn't even hire somebody because they didn't look black enough. And what we got there was, it was kind of almost like, I hate to say this, but I compare it to the moment when Michelle Williams was out accepting her Oscar, if you know what I'm talking about. They not only confirmed, but you went full retard on that, didn't you?
Yep.
This guy confirmed and went full retard on this and confirmed that this company is literally just doing this for the optics, right? As I don't know if you're going to show any of the video, but
oh yeah, we'll get to that.
He flat out said that with this guy that didn't get the job because of him not looking black enough, right?
Yeah.
They said, they wanted somebody in the room that looked black enough, basically, in so many words. I'm paraphrasing,
Yeah.
but that's almost exactly what he fucking said.
It is, in a nutshell. Real quick, Toto, Christian Toto, Hollywood and Toto's website.
Is that the one you're pulling up? 'Cause
No,
Brandon did
no.
a good piece on this one, and
we'll pull Brendan's article. I think there is
Christian Toto
something.
did a good one.
Yeah, Christian Toto did some good stuff. Obviously, Brandon's a friend. We want to highlight some stuff from his article. There's also some stuff in I think Christian's article as well. That
wait, Brandon officially said you're his friend?
Well, me.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he got his phone number.
I know, but did he say specifically?
Oh, he didn't
he's
give me
your
his
friend?
phone
Oh,
number.
just shut up, Culture.
What?
Okay.
Go.
Did Culture
Yeah.
have steak dinner with him?
Yeah, yes, he did.
Okay.
No, actually, no, he wasn't in Dallas.
I wasn't allowed to be in Dallas. I was watching ice melt.
He pretty much liked anybody who was in Dallas. The rest of you, he said, screw you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did say specifically, "Fuck that guy, Culture Casino." For some reason, I don't understand why.
I think that was more out of lust.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom does it all the time.
Yeah, as Agmar pointed out, there's also been several lawsuits from women. Obviously, Gina Carano being one of them as well.
Lots of pretty women.
Yeah, yeah. It's a fucked up deal, man. It's a fucked up deal. So yeah, the video obviously is probably the most damning out of anything that we talk about tonight. But yeah, Brandon wrote a great article covering this stuff. I'm curious how much stuff O'Keefe is going to drop because he has more stuff coming out next
He's
week.
teasing other stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
He basically made a comment about how something about how they're only hiring Jewish executives.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
And only white male Jewish executives.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I'm sure they're hiring more than that, but I mean, as far as like anything close to remotely white, I think is what he's probably referring to.
Nobody else. So, senior vice president at the Walt Disney Companies details discriminatory hiring practices. Nobody else is going to tell you this, but they're not considering any white males for the job. Now, this is where he was told by HR when he applied for stuff.
Right.
And they told him this. So, yeah. So watching the whole 18-minute video, you get some more context out of it, but I'd really like to see all the raw video to go through and see that, because it's heavily edited.
It is, but I mean, again, probably the reason why it's heavily edited is that they're probably on a date, and there's probably maybe like 2 hours worth of footage, and they're probably talking a lot about nothing. So obviously we're getting the highlight reel. And I agree. I do think that James O'Keefe should release the entire stuff. That way, just to avoid the criticisms of saying, oh, it's deceptively edited, right? Because we all know that they're going to claim cheap fakes now, thanks to what's going on currently in the media around Biden. So and this is something he's been accused of before by the media, going after people.
Jokes on you. I've always been a motherfucker.
But that's the thing, is that just to avoid the criticisms, I think he should release the full footage of any of these sting operations.
Yeah, and who wants to sit there and listen to some chick talk about herself for 2 hours, right? Like let's be real. I'm surprised that this bitch listened to him talk this much about his job. That's where he should have known the red flag was right away.
Yep.
But I mean, then again, Script says no, this is everybody in Hollywood. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and
most
Giordano
women
is a
don't care
great
that
pizza
much.
place here, right? Does deep dish, Giordano's. So let everybody know. Chicago.
Sweet home,
Chicago. Yeah. But so executives got financial rewards for practicing DEI in the workplace. It is so blatant against everything. So for those of us who hook, line, and sinker bought the line, content of the character, not color of the skin, and try to live our lives that way,
right?
Knowing that we're not perfect people and we're going to make mistakes, and you have to be able to forgive yourself and continue to grow, right? This is, you're going to put a certain group of people in a place that the last time this happened, they made the world really hurt for about 4 or 5 years, right?
Yeah.
You just stop.
Well, the other thing too, what Disney is doing is pretty much all of what corporate America is doing right now. That buys into the DEI stuff. Because I've heard the dude that was running the company I used to work for say the exact same thing. There was financial incentives basically to executives to meet quotas to hire minorities and women. I mean, that is something they are not hiding. And my first thought when that was uttered by the CEO of the company is, this is not legal. This is not fucking legal. So yeah, one of the big things that is, if this actually does go to trial and people win, this is going to open the fucking door, and you're going to see
thousands.
Red Hat gets sued, Amazon gets sued, Google gets sued. Well, yeah, okay. I didn't know they're already being sued,
They're
but
being
yeah,
sued, but they're being sued class action. It'll just be class action after class action.
exactly. All these companies that have been embracing these DEI policies are going to get fucking sued. Is it going to be a drop in the ocean? Probably. But yeah, it's like they are breaking the fucking law, and that's the thing that is so disgusting about all of this. I don't care what your skin color is. If you are an executive and you say, you know what, we're not going to hire black people, that's fucking racist and that's wrong and it's illegal. Same thing. We're not hiring white people or white men. It's fucking racist. It's fucking wrong. It's fucking illegal. Okay. And these companies really do need to be held accountable. And again, this all ties into the whole thing with BlackRock and the companies that are pushing DEI. They need to be held accountable too, because they're the ones that are basically setting the rules, these investment companies, and they're pushing it down to the companies that they invest into. So that's ultimately the issue is if you get rid of these investment firms, because they're the ones that are pushing DEI the hardest. And obviously there are some companies that are true believers, which is what Disney is. Then this, I'm not gonna say it'll go away overnight, because you still have the activists that have been hired, and they're the ones who are pushing it. They got rid of DEI. They got rid of, I'm trying to remember what they were calling it. It wasn't DEI. It was the HR departments that were pushing this shit. But what they're doing is they got rid of those departments, and they're embedding those people into the other teams. And they're trying to make it this is where Bridge comes in, which is what they're pushing now. They're trying to push all this stuff using Bridge, and they're trying to make it into the very DNA of these companies. And ultimately, once it hits the companies, it gets rolled out to the rest of us, folks. Remember when I've talked about the whole thing with social credit? It's coming.
Oh, yeah.
And the first way they get it is through these corporations. And it's not going to be the government that's going to be pushing the stuff on you and holding you accountable. It's going to be the corporations. It's going to be the people. Whether you are a good DEI citizen will determine whether you get hired at a job,
or get money, or get
money, or whatever,
any of that kind of stuff. Any of it, yeah. And that's this is stuff WDW Pro reported some of this. Tom reported some of this on Midnight's Edge about this happening, and it's just it's confirmation. It's not anything that we haven't seen before, but it's confirmation on how this stuff works. And it just, it's insane. And this guy was nuts. So if you want to bring up the video, go ahead and do that.
Okay. I'm on it.
But yeah, I mean, because this article goes on to talk about those at the organization that were encouraged to do left-wing kind of things, but if they did anything conservative, they weren't promoted, and a lot of them were fired, and they got rid of them. So you've gotten rid of a lot of the people that don't put up with that bull, and now you're just going to have to deal with the doors falling off of the planes. That's really where we are. If you'd have told me when Idiocracy came out that I would live to see it actually begin and happen, I would tell you were crazy. And I'm seeing it happen. Because do not tell me that the guy that's in the White House now is not dumber than President Camacho. You can't.
Yeah.
So we are in a very bad spot. I'm glad that O'Keefe's out there bringing this stuff. But seriously, what are we going to do? It's like squatters. We can't get rid of them with all the squatters laws they got in California. Now, it's the same thing. These people are inside of all their companies. What do? You've got to get over to places like, what's the conservative competitor to Amazon?
Town Square.
Public Square.
Public Square.
So you got to go to Public Square and at least find something there that you would buy over getting on Amazon. Start giving some of these alternative sources places like we've got accounts at Old Glory Bank, and that's where you got to go. Old Glory Bank's doing a bank pay between people app, so you just send it to each other, and government doesn't know about it. It's actual cash. Go back, and they're also doing their own kind of GoFundMe application to where you're not going to get canceled for having a different view.
Yep.
So
also, I have to agree with Heretic on this one. He says, "Hey, freaking talks! Don't insult Camacho. He makes full sentences and not poops his pants."
Yep, that's true. That's true. He does. Did you see him when he was Camacho getting a colonoscopy?
No, I didn't.
He came back from the future to get a colonoscopy.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Great. Terry Crews is, I like him.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Fucking hilarious.
Get that out of there.
All right. So it's a long video. Yeah, we won't cover the entire thing, but let me see if I can actually get past the intro.
I could probably tell you some of the main highlights here.
Well, I mean, I watched just sure we.
I mean, I actually have timestamps from our video. So.
Oh, yeah, timestamps. Oh, if you got timestamps, just let me know. We can jump to it.
108 to 236 is pretty important. And actually, you can just let it play to 327 from there. Actually.
They even passed over a qualified half-black person for a promotion because they didn't look black enough.
We wanted to hire somebody in the department a few years ago now, who was half black, but didn't appear half black. And there was a creative executive who was like,
"God damn, that's so fucking insulting." Yeah, it's like
right.
This merit, dude, fucking merit. Okay, if the guy is qualified to do the job, fucking hire him. I don't care what his skin color is.
But
no, he wasn't black enough. Holy fucking shit. Go ahead, Culture.
Well, no, it's just this happens all the time. I mean, I had confirmation of this across the board in the live streams that I've done today, on the video that I released today. People that work in the industry that I know work in the industry are getting back to me with feedback, telling me that Disney's not the only company doing this. Okay.
Oh no, it's not.
This is happening across the board. It's happening at every level. I mean, it's above the line and below the line. The executives and even into crafts. So you have whole crafts companies that are not being hired because, well, they're too white.
Well, and even Scribelight, I don't know if you guys know of him, but he's on our Midnight's Edge After Dark stream live from time to time.
Yeah.
He does a bunch of TED Talks, and he flat out said, this stuff is not news to him at all, especially in every other area, because they blatantly, openly talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Just like this, without realizing how illegal these practices are.
Well, like I said, dude, I saw this at my own company. I mean, not about the light skin thing, right? Or not hiring, somebody because they weren't dark enough, but not hiring, basically incentives to hire non-white dudes, which is, again, highly illegal. Person should be hired based off their merit, plain and simple, not based off skin color, sex, who they want to fuck, whatever, right? It should be whether they are qualified to do the job. Are they the best person? It doesn't matter what they are. It's whether they're qualified. That's what it's supposed to be about. But here we are.
We're not that's not what's wrong. They wanted somebody in meetings who would appear a certain way, and he wasn't gonna.
God damn, that is so fucked up. That is so disgusting.
I've watched all 19 minutes of this 4 times today.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yeah, and it's like everything about what they're doing is the lowest common denominator.
Yeah. Remember, folks, if you don't like the Acolyte, you're fucking racist. But it's perfectly fine if Disney doesn't hire a man because he's not dark enough. Just remember that next time
that in the back
calls you racist. Fucking can't believe this shit. It's outrageous.
Bring that to the meeting. I mean, it kind of feels like we're, at some point there's going to be a lawsuit. That's kind of
you think? Sorry.
How it feels, just because of,
And that is a lawyer talking. So how does Disney explain pushing these discriminatory practices? They use code words and buzzwords.
I'm guessing that there's acceptable code words and buzzwords that are used to explain what they're looking for. They might say something like, look, we're not looking at the usual suspects for this job. So it's not a legally actionable thing.
The most amazing thing about this is the most exposure that Rod Stewart has gotten in years.
Yeah, in the background there.
I was just thinking about that.
I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't realize that was Rod Stewart in the background.
If you like my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know.
I'd like to suck off my band. Sorry.
My favorite version of that is done by Michael Myers in So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh, nice.
As the old Scottish dad. It was so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like my body and just...
That's right.
God, he's so funny.
Yeah, he is. All right, let's
Bay City Rollers.
Well, everybody knows what it means. they, you know, for writers and actors, you hear all the time, like, you know, I'm looking to hire writers and actors who bring diversity. I'm not looking to bring on any more clients who are white.
Okay, so
Fucking
then from here,
unbelievable.
I gave you the other timestamps in the
So
private
so
chat.
let me get this straight real quick, okay? You've got a lot of talent, but you're just not what we're looking for. Was a code for you're too white?
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
And straight. Too white or straight?
Fuck
Yes.
me.
And both.
You guys are lucky I don't care enough to sue you guys, because I really don't anymore.
Yep. It's fucking ridiculous, man. This whole thing is a fucking mess. I hope they get sued into oblivion. Okay, I think that's close
Discriminating
enough.
against white men, when recruiting and hiring middle management, they actually give bonuses for hiring and retaining employees that are specifically not white.
Okay, I want to point out, that, like I said, that's something that's happening everywhere, not just Disney. And I can't wait for this to get fucking blown out.
That has got to be highly illegal.
You know, it is, dude. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. They had, you know, various people's C-suites bonuses tied to diversity hiring, and that sounds fucking illegal to me. Like I said, this shit needs to be exposed so it can end because it's racist as fuck.
Oh, okay.
What? You disagree?
No, this sounds like a Tuesday to me at this point.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's just more confirmation, brother.
Yeah,
More confirmation.
I know. Yeah.
No, I know. All through this whole thing, man, I was just like,
Fucking knew it.
Exactly.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
No.
According to these videotapes, Disney blatantly discriminates against white men in particular. Not a week goes by without a news headline about potential medical supply shortages, threats to our infrastructure or power grid.
Okay, so now I get to that. This little commercial thing.
yeah, stupid commercial thing. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
No,
yeah.
it's
Actually,
fine.
well, the clip that I sourced, I cut out all the commercials. So,
Yep.
well done.
Oh, well, yeah, well, the timestamps I had are, I think,
Are
accounted
probably
for
with the commercials in, yeah.
Yeah.
We're also focused on that. I would say a relatively large percentage of our top writer creators happen to be gay. And a lot of
Just by happenstance.
Just happened to
I
be
mean,
gay.
like, just like if you,
Yep.
if you say whatever, I don't know, whatever 10 or 15% of the population is gay, I would guess they.
That's still pretty fucking high, by the way, guys.
30 to 35% of their writers, almost a third of their fucking, or almost over a third, wouldn't it be? Somebody who does math better than me, please.
Yeah. By the way, 10 to 15% of the population is not gay. I know that they are claiming they identify.
No,
it's only 3% of the population.
And
well,
they're
why? Of course they do. Otherwise, they won't get hired at Disney.
Right. They're over-identifying. And it's not just Disney. It's every fucking company.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just it was a fucking true joke.
I'm
so, but yeah.
surprised
It
that
is,
you
sure.
haven't applied at Disney Comics if they're looking for gay guys.
Oh,
Was that supposed to be a joke, Talks? Because it wasn't funny.
No,
I'm
I mean,
You could go together, Talks. You could
Well,
you
your
could make it a bro
sexuality-
day.
We could go together.
Bro
That's
day.
right. Your sexuality is
Well,
never
in case they
gonna
want
end.
proof.
well,
right?
technically, the three of us are a thruple.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that
'Cause
what,
I don't know if
is that
I,
what the kids call it these days, culture?
A thruple.
because I don't know if I have it in the videos links that or clips that I sent you timestamps for, but they do talk about how they actually have charts for this shit. And I'm sitting here thinking, how do you actually chart for gay? Like, what do you do? Go in there and go, okay, prove you're gay.
Yeah. This is Bubba. We want you to suck his dick. That's how you prove that you're gay.
Yeah.
Also,
well, they
you
did it in Team America World Police. Gary.
Yeah.
It's
Want you
called
to
the
do something for me,
Guys,
Gary.
it's called the Weinstein approach.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Ow.
Lesbian headlamp strikes again.
30 to 35% of our top writers happen to be, gay. And so I think a lot of them lean into trans stories more than the average straight writer would.
And in
Hold
an
up,
odd
though, but-
twist,
Never
you have
mind.
to
Go ahead.
I say, why does gay automatically mean trans? But okay,
That's a
go
good
ahead.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of I'm just going to say real quick, a lot of homosexual people that I've met and talked to have a real problem with that
With trans.
Ditto.
connection.
Yes, they do.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
You were not wrong. Even before this really started becoming a thing, a couple of my gay friends were like that. They're like, I don't get it. Don't fucking get it at all.
No, they don't like them hijacking their movement either.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh man,
That
the
joke
memes
was
tonight are on Fiber.
Is it Fiber?
It was funny. It was
Are they
hilarious.
Biden memes?
They recruit and hire talent. Look no further.
I think there are times when it's like so front and center. It's like great because that's the focus, you know. Like we have so many shows where we're casting and we're like, yeah, we're not even going to see, you know, certain people for it because we need that particular role to.
Yeah.
Amanda Steinberg. That really good example of that, by the way.
Well, there shouldn't be that many white people in Song of the South. That's all I'm saying.
So is it intentional that they want, like, they only look for diverse candidates for certain roles?
Yeah. I think there's certainly a belief that it's just good for society and they can. But there's also a belief that, like, we're going to make more money if we appeal to a wider variety of people.
It's a lie.
Except that's not what's going on.
Dipshit.
Yeah. How did The Little Mermaid pan out? Oh, it didn't make its
well,
money
they
back,
tried
did it?
to say that it made money, and I'm like still calling bullshit on that.
Yeah, they just said the rest of the world is racist on that one because evidently it made money in the U.S., just not anywhere else.
It didn't make any profit, and it didn't make money in the U.S. I mean, let's be honest.
They claim it did. I know.
Fuck those guys.
Well, they make. What did they make? Was it 400 million worldwide?
Lord knows what I'd catch.
It's a good thing. We have shareholders too, you know, and so diversity helps with that.
Diversity helps with financial incentive.
Yeah.
So is it like, do you think it's more so on that side, or using like any?
Okay, real quick. Little Mermaid worldwide made 568 million. Let's see, what was its budget? 250. So yeah, it did not make its money back.
Good prices that's put to use,
Disney would do it regardless. I think that Disney would do it regardless, but I think that there are, like, even conservative people who may not want to lean into it can easily make the argument that, like, we make more money when we appeal to a wider variety of people, and that means diversity.
Yeah.
There's a real focus on every show.
Okay, I understand a certain aspect of when you create a property, you want to have broad appeal. So yes, you do want to make something that people can relate to, anybody can relate to, but that has nothing to do with diversity per se. It has to do with the stories that you're telling more so than anything else.
Yes, and you can still make stories that speak to diversity without having to be inundated with said diversity or whatever. Like,
well, I mean,
X-Men's a great example of that,
X-Men's
right?
a good example. Fall Guys is a great example of a movie having diversity in it. It wasn't peachy, it wasn't pandery, it wasn't awful. It was a good movie. It was very enjoyable. And that's fine, right? I mean,
well, what I mean is also you can just find ways of working in natural diversity. Because, like, am I going to sit here and pretend that there isn't like this whole bunch of white culture that doesn't necessarily have black or whatever characters in it? Sure, but there's some characters here and there that you can probably get away with doing it. It's how they've been doing it and the stories they've been telling and all that kind of stuff. But
Psych is a really good example of this, right? I mean, you have, basically a show that has two leads, one black, one white. Great fucking show. And that is a good way of showcasing diversity in entertainment without being preachy, annoying, and trying to force shit or race
another one that I've been bringing up.
Things.
And one that I've been bringing up is 35 years old. Well, that one's even older, but 35 years old. See no evil, hear no evil. A movie that they would freak out about today.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Cosby Show, which was a massively popular show.
Yeah,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, massively popular show. Who did not have a crush on Hillary?
Impossible, the original Mission Impossible television show.
Yeah,
Fox was built on diversity, really.
Yes.
On the note of Psych, real quick, one of the reasons that show worked so well is because the writers were still
not retarded.
Well, they were still willing to laugh at black jokes and put them in there and not be ashamed of having those, because even like Dule Hill would be like, that's actually pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
So it's like they used to do it right because they weren't afraid of all of this nonsensical bullshit that we have in modern day. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Scrubs is another example of a great show that is, has a diverse cast and is done very
They're
fucking
still
well.
doing commercials together. They're
Yeah.
best friends.
Yeah.
When you bring it to, it's like a troll online. When you bring attention to them and give them attention, you're going to make it worse.
Yeah.
When you just go through life and say, I'm not accepting this, and if you think it's something there, you have the problem, and walk away, there's no air, right? There's no air. But we did talk about Little Mermaid. I wanted to get into the Little Mermaid real quick.
I bet you did.
Apparently, yes. I'm sorry. Ariana Grande used to look like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Now she looks like Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Dude, when I saw this week, I had to share it. I'm like, I had to get this everywhere. I was like, here you go. This is
That's
the same
chick. I saw this months ago. You're just now discovering this?
Yes.
I
way out of the curve.
never saw this.
don't know how to
I need to
internet.
start sharing things with you guys.
You should.
Yes,
You do.
you do, fucker.
The Tiger
I
Peak
share things,
Tigers
but nobody
make sense.
cares.
I
We
like
should
your
get shared.
things. I like it when you
What?
share
You
your
like
things.
his what?
I like it when he shares his things.
Culture. Shh, not
Oh.
not here.
What? Gee whiz.
Wow.
No, we don't
Weird.
use
Awkward.
cheese whiz.
Awkward.
It gets.
You
It starts
get my
to
cheese
stink
whiz,
after like.
boy?
It starts to stink after like 10 minutes.
Oh God.
And I'm sure the movies too, though I don't deal with that side of it. So, just making sure that the writers' room has a real, diversity, not just gender or sexual orientation and ethnicity, but making sure that they're hiring some writers who may have certain disabilities, but they wouldn't have been hired.
But not just diversity of thought.
No, and here's the thing. I think a lot of people. I'm going to translate who this guy is. This guy came in the industry. He got accepted in the California bar in 2005 for the California bar. Became an attorney. Went to work in several places, but ended up at William Morris Endeavor, which is an agency. He was an agent on the talent side. Then he changed teams. Went to work for 20th Century Fox, 20th Century Television in this case, and so then he worked the other side of the deal. That was this guy's gig. And then he kind of jumped up, and Howard actually promoted him right before he retired. And then we obviously went into the merger. Disney acquired Fox, and then he ended up with Disney. So this guy's had this really weird career, but it's perfect for somebody that does what he does because he has been on both sides of the deal. So he's got deep understanding of the way these mechanisms work and how these contracts are put together. He's not talking about any of that in any of these videos, which disappoints me, right? Maybe he does later in part 2. But for this, I mean, this is all superficial information that we've been reporting on in various places, or we've been reporting on people reporting.
Again, it goes back to what we said, culture, that there's what you know and what you can prove in court.
Right. And this proves things in court because if anybody would know, this motherfucker would know.
Yeah, this guy.
So,
I was going to say, sounds like he'd make a great star witness.
Yeah, and so he's gonna have to figure out one thing, which is he's never getting another job with the Hollywood side again, but he could get a job working for America First Legal.
He's burned so many bridges
Today.
Yes,
right.
Just today.
And it could be the case of a horny dude thinking with the wrong head, and there you go.
Well, the one thing I find so funny about it is like, if you work for a company and you're doing all this illegal shit, why the fuck are you talking about it on a date? I mean, that's the thing I don't understand with the James O'Keefe stuff. It's like literally they catch all these guys. They're so dumb.
You have almost no currency as a man in the dating world. You don't know this because you're married. Tox doesn't know this because he's married.
You're right.
I don't know this because I'm married. Brahma doesn't know this because he's married. Corey doesn't know this because he's married. The only person who would understand this is Tom, and I don't know. Tom, are you married? He's like,
no.
Tom.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tom
so
has
anyway,
left the chat.
back to that whole conversation though. It's like so men only have one currency. It's the appearance of power or something that gives them, gives them a sense of power. So ladies will fall for him. This guy got out of a long-term relationship, ended up dating 2 chicks who just happened to both work for O'Keefe, and here we are. So, this guy woke up on a day, didn't realize what had just happened to him. Oh, and then O'Keefe shows up. Cannot wait for that video.
That's going to be fucking epic.
And so the interesting thing is, I would say that this guy saw this coming a long way away, already had his desk cleaned out and a box ready to fill up what last he had there, and knew that this day was coming. Because
his LinkedIn disappeared, right?
It vanished.
Yeah, disappeared today.
Yeah. I mean, within 15 minutes of this coming out, I was trying to search this guy and stuff was vaporizing. Just boop, 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 boop. Like, wow. You know.
Jen, you have currency in the dating world. Honey.
Yeah. You do, Jen. You're perfectly lovely. Perfectly lovely. Yeah. You know, I could set you up with a guy. Anyway, back to the conversation.
The thing is, though, Jen, anyone you date has to get all of our approvals.
Yes.
We have to meet them first. Yeah, that's just, we claim you. There you go.
Yeah, we claim
it's
you.
Jen and her 18 older brothers or younger brothers. As the case
now
may
it
be.
is. Yeah, after you meet Jen, you'll find out she's terribly
Jen will say,
delightful.
So
She's a
it's
wonderful
me,
person.
I'm a wonderful person, but I come with this dicks division.
Yeah.
I come with a whole lot of dicks. Yeah, and it doesn't work out.
And a massive infection called toxic man flu.
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go. That's good. You get you get a start.
The
on
whole
that
point the whole point is this
Everyone
guy
drank.
he's just trying to put his best foot forward with these two ladies, and you know he's talking about because they're interested. See, if somebody shows you that they're interested in you or what you do, you can't stop talking. You won't shut the fuck up. Believe me, if you want to control a conversation, ask questions.
Yeah. Well, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, so I have a basement full of dead bodies. It's like nobody fucking says that. It's like
right.
I'm like waiting for like
says that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like it's like the same thing in my opinion. It's like I have a basement full of dead bodies.
Look, I just make sure all
except
those
it's DEI.
Only one?
I just make sure all those soccer players are fed every night so they won't die. So there's that.
Well, the cheerleaders promised that they wouldn't tell on me if I let them go.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, so far so good.
By the way, just so you know, they always lie. They say that.
Yeah, cheerleaders are full of shit.
Or, you know, since there's kind of a really broad look whenever we're doing that to make sure
Yeah.
that everybody gets.
Yeah.
So they talk a big game about
All right. Let's see. Let me head back over to the chat and get the next time code from Tom.
I don't know where you're at, or I just tell you.
It's 13 is the next one.
Yeah, time code.
Okay, so you got two more left. Okay.
So it's time code Tom.
Yes, time code Tom.
These are
Possibility
Andres
for-
actually.
Okay.
Okay.
advancement for himself at
so now
Disney,
they're okay
saying,
'cause they're
quote,
fucking
as
Andres.
far
That's
as Disney is concerned, I'm a white male.
Right now, I'm like a half step below a department head. I have a team under me, but I don't oversee a whole
I thought he was going to say trans for a
like to
minute
oversee
there.
everyone, whether that's at Disney or having to leave. So,
Okay. Do you think that you'll have the opportunity at Disney?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is an unusual amount of candor for somebody who's on a date. Because
that's my point, dude.
No. This next statement, because like he's thinking about it, like legitimately, and he's trying to like say, how can I tell this chick I have no future?
Yeah.
Without telling this chick I have no future. So that's just think of it from that perspective. Like this dude's trying to lay pipe. Sorry, that seems a little rough. I'm just saying this guy is trying to make a happy ending at the end. That's not going to sound better either. This guy is just trying to have a warm place to sleep tonight. There.
He's looking for a prison pocket.
Indeed.
Okay.
prison pocket. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
There it is.
I think I'm sort of like well prepared for it. I'm well positioned for it. But as far as Disney's concerned, I'm a white male, and that's not who they're looking to promote at the moment.
In fact, Michael actually got.
God damn, that's so fucked up. I mean, in the sense that I feel bad for the guy not being able to get promoted because he's white. That's fucking racist. I mean,
Not Applicable's on fire in the chat.
To experience Disney's discrimination against white males firsthand.
So.
Oh, do you think that has a lot to do with it?
I don't know about a lot, but it's something to do with it.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think the competition is?
Oh, I mean, I've been up for jobs internally against people who have less experience than me, and you know, I haven't gotten.
Okay. And they were given to somebody else. Do you think it had something to do with their...
In one or two cases, I was told very explicitly that it did. Yeah.
Explicitly how?
Wow, dude. I mean, how do you not file a lawsuit at that point if you're told, yeah, we're not promoting you because you're white? That's fucked up.
What did they tell you?
I mean, I've been at the company 11 years now, so I have friends in HR and I have friends in those divisions, and they're like, look, nobody else is going to tell you this, Mike.
Isn't that the kid
they're not considering any white.
Isn't that the pie fucker?
What?
That looks like Jason Biggs. Oh, it's Michael Giordano.
Okay.
That's for a shot.
Is it bad joke?
They're just not.
Oh no, I missed what you said because I thought you said
He looks like the kid
fucker?
from the pie fucker, the kid from American Pie.
I heard pie, not pie.
Oh well, yeah, that could be confusing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody in Hollywood or California is baseline bi, right?
Yeah, that's
pretty
true.
much. Yeah.
Well, he's not gay enough for it.
And so it's probably fair that Disney would say,
different date.
We don't want a white person to play this role.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're very careful about they're very careful about messaging because they don't want to get to discrimination in either direction. But certainly there have been times where, there's no way we're hiring a white male person.
Just kind of unspoken.
There are times when it's spoken, but
how would they say it?
Wow.
There's no way we're hiring a white male person.
Pretty blatant.
At least he's honest, That's like, you can see on his face that he doesn't even like admitting that, but it's the truth. He's incredibly frustrated about what he's talking about.
Well, you get kind of why he's admitting it, but sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think part of this is the double think, right? Because he's probably someone who's been indoctrinated and buys into this shit, but at the same time is pissed off because he's not getting promoted because he's a white dude.
Yeah, he's suffering at the system he helped build. Yeah.
I don't know if he necessarily helped build, but he's suffering from the system that surrounds him. I mean, yeah, he works for the company, but just because you work for a company that does that shit doesn't necessarily mean that you actively participate in building that shit. But maybe he does. I don't know. But I guess he's involved in casting, right? So maybe he is directly involved with it. So I don't know.
Like straight to you, or okay?
They'd be very careful how they message that to agents.
In like email or whatever.
Right.
After getting a dose.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That is fucking crazy.
Can I say something off topic?
Sure.
White men.
Sorry, go ahead.
White men.
Anyway, so if it doesn't make sense to me to be accused of being fat phobic. Because I'm not afraid of fat people.
Fat people.
Yeah, because I can fucking outrun them.
Yes.
You'd be pretty fearful if I said
that is absolutely off topic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Our not so secret gay agenda, Disney executive, or her not so secret gay agenda. Yeah.
I felt like that was the right
his
time.
Casting couch with Thuper.
I felt like that was the right time to be off topic.
Sorry, that's fine.
Do you have to go?
No, I just thought it was funny.
You have to take a shit?
Well, probably, but we'll
Why
try
do we
to
say take a shit when you're actually leaving it?
That's a good question.
Dude, okay, so
I didn't come up with the term.
So every once in a while, like every 3 months or so, like you have that most satisfying dump where like you're sitting on the toilet and you're like, and it comes out and it's like a perfect coil. Like you want to show people that this snake came out of your body. But when you finish, right? When you finish, you're so relieved that it's life-changing. Like you feel like there's something that, something extra left your body. It's amazing. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I never thought I'd see the day that culture actually just sat here talking shit.
Mm-hmm. As Tickletron says, the rare solid ones? Yes, I get that feeling.
Yeah. Wow. See, I'm not the only one. And it's like this really weird thing. It's like almost like
you drove off Eric K.
I'm muting now. All right, here we go.
Culture just
The question is, can people just come to work?
What was that?
Culture just likes the feeling of it going past his prostate.
Wow.
Make their cartoons and do the discrimination elsewhere, but apparently not on CEO Bob Iger's watch. So how is prioritizing these DEI practices over hiring merit-based talent worked out for Disney shareholders, you might ask? Well, over the past 5 years, the S&P index is up over 88%, and Disney is down almost 30%, making that once golden brand one of Wall Street's biggest disappointments. Yes, the disaster that Disney has become is probably the most glaring example of what happens when you prioritize DEI over talent content creators and executives who truly know how to build value. So will Disney turn it all around and hire or promote based upon merit? We shall see. This is just part 1. We got another tape coming out next week. This is a multiple part.
Yep. That's going to be fucking phenomenal. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out next from all this. This is
dude, Daily Bugle was dropping bombs today. Holy cow.
He always does.
My gosh. The memes this today alone were just out of pocket, kids. You guys were crushing it.
Agreed. All right, let's head over to Rumble Rants and Super Chats. I'm sorry. Mean Green Machine.
I'm gonna do the
comments.
thing and the thing and the thing and the thing.
Yep. All right. Sabretooth. Sorry, I'm fucking tired, dude. Give me a break. Sabretooth Raptor for celebrating 10 months as a member. This is Comics Division, Studio idea and show idea, Culture's Island, Gilligan's Island type show. Thoughts on cast. Keep growing and keep going forward.
Oh man, dude sent this to me, like similar chat to me today in my chat, and I'm like thinking that might work, like a Gilligan's Island with all of us. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Corey would need to be the professor.
Am I fat enough to be the professor?
No,
the professor
we can make him
wasn't fat
skinny.
at all.
Professor was a skinny dude.
You're definitely, if we're doing,
and he wore glasses.
If we're doing Scooby-Doo, you're definitely Shaggy.
Wait, somebody make him big because I think he's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Make him big. I don't know if I can run the.
And big in
that
him.
happen.
And big in him.
Culture's playing Ginger.
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah, me and the whole family had to get.
Hey, I'm the movie star.
Me and the whole family had to get glasses recently. My son looks like he's. Yeah, he's fucking.
He looks like Dexter.
Dude, no. Okay, so my son is just turned 16 on Monday. That's why I wasn't here. And
happy birthday.
Yeah, and he looks like he's 24. And I don't mean just like, a homely 24. I'm talking like this guy could probably this 16-year-old could probably pick up chicks at a bar if he wanted to, but I haven't told him that. And he doesn't watch our stuff.
Yeah, he should probably
do that.
No.
Yeah.
See, he'll never see this show, so he'll never hear me say that. But I'm just saying.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Right now, he's probably up there playing his new
Elden Ring?
JoJo fighting game.
Okay, guess not.
Brahma's still rethinking that Elden Ring decision.
Yeah. I think we all are.
I like Elden Ring.
Okay, Agmar WK for $1.99 says, "Can the James O'Keefe report help Gina's lawsuit?" I don't think so. Maybe it's a possibility. I think a lot of it is that Disney is getting hit with so many lawsuits right now.
No, even if it comes up, it probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
I know several have been filed by women regarding.
You won't be able to use any of this in a court of law.
Yeah. Well, no. I think part of it too is that
jury pool.
I think that largely what this is going to involve is something else with their hiring practice. Gina was fired unrelated to this, so I don't think it would be able to.
It's hard. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, it depends on to what extent. And then look, she's got a year of discovery in the future. Let's just be fair about what Gina's dealing with.
Yeah.
So, I just
my point is with the 2-party stuff with recording, like even if she is brought up directly,
it doesn't actually matter.
Admissible. Yeah.
No, but any of that doesn't matter. Look, Discovery's going to get her farther than anything else will. But let's just. I want to talk Blade for a second because I keep trying to derail the show.
Why are you trying to derail the show?
I mean, like it's never going to happen because
Delroy Lindo walked away from Blade today.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think Blade's going to be made.
I don't see that happening either at this point.
Okay, sorry. Just wanted to.
No, it's fine. It's funny because I just got to that, and immediately afterwards, Sabretooth Raptor asked me, "Did I get to it?" I just did. For $2. Yes, we did.
By the way, SFX F314 Sabretooth Raptor is an wonderful supporter of so many channels. I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. TC Burton over on the Green Machine says Disney violates state and federal laws regarding hiring, I believe.
Shaw.
Well, here's the thing. I want to say that California actually changed their law regarding that. So I think it's only federal at this point.
Gina's using a recent law passed in California for what she's doing.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something there.
Hard to say. I'm just feeling like Fist of Love is coming for Disney, and it isn't going to be pleasant.
Yes, the big legal fist of love is coming for them. Hopefully, it lands. TZ Burton over on the Green Machine side says American Airlines wants 50% women pilots in vagina pits, formerly cockpits.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Peter Chase Helicopter Tours over on the Green Machine side. This is how you correct it. A group of individuals, non-organized citizens, openly declare war on the management of the corporations. And yeah, the best way of doing that is simply just not buy their stuff. Mr. Tickle Trunk, they want a black person as a trophy, not hiring them for the job. Yes, that's exactly what it is, and it's the reason why it's fucking disgusting. TZ Burton over on the Green Machine says Valuetainment is using, this is a good one, Merit, Excellence, Intelligence, MEI, in their hiring process, and they have a diverse workforce. That's fucking fantastic. That's what it should be.
Hell yeah.
Does that get in there twice?
Apparently.
Yeah. No, that one's slightly different.
No, that was the same.
It was the same.
Okay.
Mr. Tickle Trunk says, but I'm on top.
I'm a top.
Oh, he's a top.
Which means he's not gay enough for Disney.
And gotcha. Lovely Sherry. Picks or didn't happen. I'm not sure why Talk starred that, but okay.
Well, back when I started and it was relevant to the conversation, we were talking about you being gay.
Oh, okay.
And being together and you in culture doing stuff and things like that. And Sherry said picks or it didn't happen.
Gotcha. Mr. Tickle Trunk over on the Green Machine says, see you guys. This is what you get when you become more feminine. The guys should have just stared at her. Stared at her tits like a normal guy.
Well, okay, so first of all, you have to, if it's a coffee date, you have to get her favorite coffee and make sure the barista does some fancy foam shit on the top. And then make sure that they spell her fucking name right on the cup, because damn, women will talk about that forever. Actually, in fact, if you want them to talk about shit forever, not paying attention to you, have them misspell the shit on the cup. Anyway, and then, just ask about what she's doing for work, because that's at least 25 minutes of, like, drone.
Well, yeah. And the other thing, too, women want to be listened to, so ask her about herself, and don't say anything about yourself, because you'll end up on James O'Keefe video. And then ask her what specialty dessert she'd like at the coffee shop. That's Yep. Mr. Trunk over on the Green Machine side says hits save careers, guys. Remember that. Yes,
it's true.
If Michael remembered that or knew that, he would probably be still employed at Disney right now. But we wouldn't have all this lovely information. So there's that too. Tickle Trunk says, LOL, cheese, I'm fucking dead. Dragon Wise for $1.99, hookers and blow, tits and beer.
Hollywood worked good back then.
Yes, 100% did. Joe, how's it going, dude? So in the early 70s, the two most popular characters on TV were bigots, Archie Bunker and George Jefferson. Yeah.
Well, and their shows were popular because they were basically the exact opposite of what the audience was wanting at that time. It was very well done.
Yes, it was very good. Goodwin says we only hire people that have zero life experience.
Sounds like Disney.
Yep. Not I can't say words today. Not applicable. There we go. For $2, I think Disney would have him Hillary Clinton's.
Mm.
It's
Well, you
a
mean
possibility.
are you talking about being Arkansas-sided?
Yes, he's talking about Arkansas.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, TZ Burton. Remember, James O'Keefe is a trained actor. That's how he gets them, and maybe a little gay.
Well, apparently, now you got to remember the last dude he nailed. Well, that was not a good way to say that.
Oh, you said that intentionally.
The last guy that he caught was gay, and he was, rocking the blonde wig. So there you go. Yeah. Just saying.
Yep. Che says he wants a clam to slam.
Sherry.
Wow.
Indeed.
Sherry.
Agmar WK for $4.99. Imagine if this guy worked for CIA. We would know about moon landing and others.
Right.
Dude, this guy is my favorite agent right now. Just saying.
Yep.
Maybe that's why he didn't actually stick with being a lawyer, because he couldn't maintain privilege.
You don't
he
know
just,
that.
like, talks about stuff all the
That's
time.
a salient point. I think
All
that's
right.
the first salient point we've made all night.
Indeed.
I said
Pinochet's
something,
helicopter tour. Stop
right?
feeling bad for these people. The SS guards at Dachau were still guarding a concentration camp. I'm going to go and say that's also apples and dump trucks, my friend. But yeah, I mean, breaking the law, if you are willfully breaking the law and not reporting it, yeah, I agree with you. You're culpable in that.
Apple breaks the law every day.
Well, yeah, it's because they hire Chinese slaves, but that's besides the point.
No, I mean, just like collecting people's data.
Well, technically, you consent to that because you signed the thing.
No, I don't. Well, fuck those guys.
Damn it.
Not applicable. For $2, that's how Disney feels when they finish a movie.
Oh, yeah, that epic dump. I'm just telling you, like every 3 months, it's like this life-changing event. It's like, wow, I feel like everything came out the way it should.
Excuse me. Does anyone else on the panel or the stream feel like we know way too much about culture's bowel
cycle?
I'm just saying.
We should.
Other people feel the same way.
I just want to make a joke about how we don't know enough about it, but okay.
Look, I call it post-poop clarity.
Old people talk about the bowel movements. You got to know that.
Yeah, and culture's pretty ancient. Agmar WK for $4.99. Part of the $180 million budget for the Acolyte went bonuses for all the diversity minus 20% for adding Jedi Kennel.
Jedi Kennel. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Jedi Kennel.
Okay. Serrano 2960 says for $2, he maintained eye contact the whole time. Wow.
You don't know that. That video was heavily edited.
Indeed.
I don't think he was looking down at all.
No. There's been several comments coming from Rama about how the dude's totally gay.
Those mannerisms aren't straight in any world.
Because if there's ever anyone that can pick out a gay man, it's
another gay man.
It's a conservative Christian that's been married to one woman his whole life.
Why are you being mean to me?
That guy has gaydar for miles.
Yeah.
He wakes up. So Brahma wakes up in the middle of the night. Boom. There's a gay man in Florida.
One of my daughters is watching that gay guy put on makeup on YouTube right now at 2 a.m.
I'm seeing it. It's happening. It's happening.
All right. Sawtooth Raptor for $2. We might find out where Atlantis is located.
He probably would know. By the way, I mean, that's one of my favorite video memes of all time. What men are really looking for is Atlantis. And then all the guys come running. It's fucking great. I love that.
Yeah. Disney's fucked. I hope.
Yeah, for a long time now, bro.
I know. Well, it's like, yeah, not just in the box office sense. Let's talk about the legal sense.
I'm sure. I mean, but they're like stacking up the L's right now.
Okay. Here's another thing too. This is another problem that is going to start happening for these companies. If you've gone through the interview process and you've gotten turned down at that point,
yeah,
they basically have given these people grounds to sue them, say you didn't hire me because I was white.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, ageism. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Corey.
Well, I got to bounce.
Just had to go for about
Because that's when I
15,
figured it's
20
11
minutes.
o'clock.
Well, he said,
Corey wanted to leave and then hated you.
As everyone
Well, he's got a
knows-
gay rendezvous, so that's the reason why he needs to be 11.
I got to get out quick, got to get that done. But anyway, so as everyone knows, I've been teaching myself how to draw, and I shared my last drawing with you guys. It was lovely. You all enjoyed that a lot. So this is my first attempt at a comic book or a comic style / caricature of a person I know, and I just did it while we were on the stream.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Casino.
There you go. I think I'm your favorite bear.
I'm just saying, he's pretty.
You're back, Tom.
You're in.
It probably would have been easier to draw Tom. It would basically just be circles. But I decided to challenge myself.
Not wrong.
With the beard. Anyway, so
Hey, I think you nailed Jack Murphy really good in that drawing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I got the fuck you. I got the Oriental fuck you.
I gave you the full Alan Ing there, baby.
Anyway,
that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bounce. Subscribe to Talks a Lot Entertainment. I am working on a lot of things, but not releasing a lot of things, etc., etc. Anyway, no Eric K. I am not the Unabomber, but anyway,
Unabomber.
I'll catch you guys later. So
He's
stay sexy.
the Unabummer.
Yeah, for real. Stay sexy. Don't get murdered. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a good time.
Check him out. I love this guy. Punch him out.
Talks a Lot Entertainment, YouTube and Rumble. I mean, the Green Machine.
Hit the button. I love that guy. Tom.
He wouldn't let me inspect his prison pocket.
That was deep.
Deep thoughts with Tom.
It was deep? How would you know? Anyway, all right.
I've been in prison?
Agmar WK for 199 says maybe she told him she's packing.
Very possible. Packing
Then
what?
she'd get hired at Disney.
Yes.
Let me say this about that. Disney's gay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And other news, water is wet.
Is Disney Cultural Casino gay?
I'm fine.
Anyway.
He's so fucking gay.
I just think it's funny when you just really hit tickets that says gay. That's just hilarious. Yeah, like that.
I don't.
Oops, sorry.
Why do you take so much offense?
What, dude? You're gonna drop one of those rounds that's gonna go off, and there's just gonna be an incident, dude.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be like, "Wow, it's culture." Toxic Man Flu lost part of his face while live on stream.
Yeah,
That was ammo because I thought it was anal beads falling out.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Oh, please let Father Miller have gone to bed. Please let Father. Miller
Father Miller is long gone.
God.
Okay, all right. Real quick, we have something over front. Wow, also Hayden too.
Oh, Hayden!
Okay, so Easy Bird says all over on the Green Machine. Stephen Miller, former Trump aide of America First Legal, has been suing companies on discrimination and winning bigly. Yeah,
Yes.
good. Glad to fucking hear that. That shit needs to fucking happen.
And they already have lined up Disney in the crosshairs. This is not going to hurt that at all.
No. It's gonna help.
Disney's going to get the federal ramrod, and then they're going to get the civil ramrod, and then the investors are going to say, "Hey, now, let's stop that."
So them replacing Biden with Bob Iger, that's probably not going to happen then.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
As you pointed out, they're going to get the fist of love anally. Yeah.
But
All
kids
right.
like me, I can run the Disney.
Dude, I could run Disney. Fuck.
I can sniff all the dwarfs.
No, not yet.
Hayden, video number 2 is done and uploaded.
Yes.
You get to see a bit more of my personality in this one than the first one I made. If you're curious, I do one-shot recordings, just raw, no script or anything. I appreciate any criticism.
Man after my own heart. I did minor editing early on. Dude, go. Just go.
If you got the gift for gab and you could actually go and talk without having to worry about editing, I know that's something that Ryan can do.
Fuck
More
Ryan.
power to you because you can fucking crank out videos really quickly. Me, however, when I record, I go full retard and can't say words or sentences. And you guys see me stream. You know how this works. So yeah, dude, I have to go check out your videos, man. I'll definitely drop. If you ping talks on Twitter, we'll drop your
link, baby,
in the chat so people can go subscribe.
Yeah, they should check you out. And by the way, Hayden's been a huge supporter for everybody.
To do that.
Shut up. For a very long time. Shut up. Hayden's done a really great job for a very long time of supporting a whole lot of people, including my personal friend Ryan Cannell and D-Day Cobra. He's one of the 199 and many other places. You can find him on, what do they call that show that you're on that you don't talk very much on comics? Is that show?
It's Friday
this show
night somewhere.
On Fridays? No, on Fridays. On Fridays?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because it's got like a lot of famous people
I had
on
the
it.
super chat up for like 5 fucking minutes, Culture. Can I finish reading it for Christ's
It's not been
sakes?
5 minutes.
I know.
Not to lie.
I'm going to go to bed.
We're all going to go to bed as soon as we get the memes. Hayden says we'll go public after the stream. Fantastic, man. Like I said, get us the link. We'll share it out so people can go check it out.
This is for Hayden.
Parents, is your YouTuber having troubles reading super chats without messing up or missing words? Is your YouTuber boomering every donation in sight? At the Comics Division School for Kids to Read Super Chats Gooder, we have the expertise and tools to help. This 18-month course will change the life of any YouTuber struggling to read their chats and donations, with courses covering foreign currencies, common grammar words, foreign and domestic abbreviations, basic reading and enunciation. And if you sign up today, you also get these bonus foreign language courses: Spanish, German, Russian, Canadian, Kamala Harris, and for advanced students, how to speak Joe Biden. The Comics Division School for Kids to Read Super Chats Gooder starts. The Comics Division School for Kids to Read Super Chats Gooder. Start reading I can't read this shit. I need the Comics Division School for Kids to Read Super Chats Gooder. Comics Division School for Kids to Read Super Chats Gooder.
Shit.
Start reading
forgot
Super
the
Chats
price.
better today.
It's only $12,598. A couple of those were set.
Oh, by the way, Eric K dropped the link. I'm sorry, I got to kick you out.
That's fine.
This is it right here. Check out the great Hayden Wayne. Hayden is fantastic. Love this guy. You'll love him too. Apparently, you'll love him long time because he just talks into a microphone like a lunatic. I cannot wait for this. Thank you,
Likewise.
Hayden, and thank you, Eric K.
All right. Clay Thomason says, use AI to read your scripts. The issue is that AI has a hard time duplicating my voice. Trust me, I've tried.
That's
I was like, hey, I can crank out things faster if I basically have the AI read articles in my voice. No, it doesn't sound like me at all.
You super suck.
Sounds like a Oh, sorry.
Go fuck yourself,
Eric K
Fox.
for $5 can kiss my ass.
No, just read it. Put it up on the screen.
The comics has to read that.
Read that.
Eric K says, Hayden 75, do not bother DMing the amateurs. They do not know how to post links.
That's fucking true, though. I mean, I'm serious now.
I know how to post links. Been doing it for a long time.
I gotta figure out a way to put Eric K like on my producer staff so that I don't have to do jack all. Be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you pay him or give him blowjobs, he will be on your staff.
Okay, pay him.
Fucking Randall.
Pay him.
Even AI can't
retard then. That's right. You can't retard at that level.
Oh, buddy, you get the redneck finger.
Full on redneck.
All right, let's get the memes. Let's get out of here.
You white people bust me up.
Indeed.
Yeah. And I am writing more.
But apparently not at Disney because they're too white.
Hey,
I've got a
I'm
lot of
not
headline
white,
suggestions,
fuckers. Somebody. Hey, play the thing, Tox.
What? I
The
don't know
thing.
what I'm talking about.
Play the thing.
This.
No, the other thing. That
Penis.
thing.
Gagging you with entertainment.
The one that gets us closer to Elden Ring.
I was watching Az play Elden Ring earlier.
I hate Elden Ring.
Yeah.
In fact, I hate From Software. From Software
watching
can
Az
die.
play even while we started our stream tonight.
You know things are bad when the panelists are watching anything.
I'm watching hockey half of the year during these streams.
That's true.
That's why he never says anything.
He just comes in with those.
He perks up with a one-liner and goes back to watching hockey.
I've been thinking about this for 3 hours. He comes on, Ashley Biden, and then walks away.
What happened to Ashley
Drop
Biden?
the mic.
She dropped the soap at the Biden house.
No,
All
I
right,
thought she dropped the diary somewhere. Anyway.
Oh, diary there. So that's
showering her
inside
father with love on Father's Day.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, you beat me to it.
From Father with Love. That's a weird James Bond film.
This is a nice reface. Is that's Smilo Ren, right?
We can't see it because it's mine very small.
It's a GIF, so it can't go much bigger.
Oh, wow. That kind of almost looks like Brahma.com.
It is.
It does.
It is. But the funny thing is he actually looks more like Christopher Walken.
Or
This guy looks like he's from an 80s ghetto movie.
You ready? Put your hands up or I'll shoot.
I was going to say something mean, but I won't. By the way, why is Yord the most retarded thing in all of the Star Wars?
What are you talking about? He's like the only guy that has any common sense in the show.
Hey, give back your blaster. Everybody ignores him.
Yeah, I know. This is what I keep pointing out. It's like if he wasn't kept getting undercut, he would actually be a really good character. He's the only one that has a lick of fucking sense. Hey, maybe we shouldn't give the suspected criminal a weapon. Hey, maybe we should put her in handcuffs. All these things. He's like the only one who fucking makes sense, and nobody listens to him. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Hiding behind all the knives, let's get in the car and leave.
Yeah.
No.
Well, he's the Korean guy, right?
What? No,
Yord's the black dude.
Yord's the black guy who thought that Anakin destroyed the Death Star.
Yeah, his character is probably one of the ones with the most sense, but he's a fucking retard in real life.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God, he's dumb.
Well, I don't know that his character's great in the show. It's fine. I mean, it's Disney Star Wars, but Culture Island, I'm on board with this. Me and Mexican Iron Man, I feel like that's a winning combination.
You get a set of maracas and diarrhea for the whole week. Culture Island.
Why wouldn't he just fly away?
That's true. One. Mexican Iron Man can't fly.
I will make.
But he can ford a river.
I see now. Instead of Gilligan's Island with this, I'm thinking Fantasy Island. And
you realize that you're basically Tattoo, right?
No,
Island.
I'm the different guy there.
No, you're
Instead
Tattoo.
of Shogun, it could be Showgirls.
I hate you guys.
You realize that the word fantasy and culture casino do not go together in any way.
That's
Fantasy Casino.
That's the boss. And all the other ladies. Ladies, you know what? The ladies love me. Girls adore me. I mean, even the ones that never saw me, like the way I rock at the show. The reason why, I don't know. So let's go, cuz it takes two to make a thing go right.
Kiss you to get you to shut up. You understand this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't choose the beard. The beard chooses you.
That's true. Actually.
Sherry strikes again.
Sherry, I used to love you, and now I have to make commercials for you. Hey, by the way, we need more Sherry commercials. We need more commercials. Like this weekend is going to be like I don't sleep and work because I have a surprise for you on Sunday, kids. I do.
Yes. This is Papa
Culture is Papa Smurf. Yeah,
that's right. You're looking good. Little eye problem.
I'm blue, baba dee babu da boo da ba dee babu da.
This happens over here. It happens way more than people think.
That's true.
Doesn't happen enough, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you're the and here we are, the stars of the Acolyte.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I was pretty easy to put on a Wookiee. Good
Yes,
Lord.
you are. That's a tall Wookiee.
I did it all
is
for
a
the
short
Wookiee.
female.
Can you make that embiggened? Can you embiggen the biggin?
I was gonna say, what's Chris Gore doing here?
Now I like Chris Gore. He looks fabulous.
That's not Chris Gore.
70s rock fan.
70s rock fan. Nick Weiser. That's Corey. With stuff popping out. And that's Culture with stuff staying in. Comics looking like he's actually sitting on a giant dildo.
Well, yeah.
And Tom's
wearing blackface.
Guy, yeah, and then
And Brahma looks like Chris Pine is getting anally raped by a 12-dick.
No, I was gonna say
dildos.
Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rachel Maddow. If Rachel Maddow was a man,
okay, I almost
or more of a man.
Say something funny and then got interrupted twice. I'm gonna stop talking.
You said 12-dicked walrus.
With sandpaper dildos, you missed that part.
Sandpaper dildos.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun.
If you say so.
The 70s looked like he's saying stuff. He said, now, did somebody say something about sheep?
Shit.
Here we are. The bull and the dancing lion.
Hey, I feel like
that was the thing that Az was having a hard time killing today.
Okay,
it took me an hour and a half.
And honestly, I just feel like this is the next Game of Thrones spinoff.
I kept telling Az, like, stop hitting the armor, dude. That's the reason why you're not causing any damage to it.
No, it's just the
this is
the
starting
DLC
to
stuff
devolve
is
a bit.
hard.
It looks pretty fucking hard.
Right after I got done streaming, I did go in on the other character and beat it like the third try. After sitting there with 52 deaths on stream.
Wow.
So
I see. Yeah. Now I turned on a death counter, and in 2 hours, like the most deaths I had was 12. So it sounds like you suck ass.
So what are you playing on? Using console or PC?
Steam PC.
Okay. Or using controller or mouse and keyboard?
Controller.
Okay.
Never got into mouse and keyboard.
I'm going to launch a Toxic Man Flu gaming channel, and it's going to be 24/7 Pong.
Hey, I actually, you know,
what? Is it hardcore Pong?
Hardcore Pong.
I will actually promote that channel on the thing that I'm about to do. So, yeah, lots of promotion. Speaking of promotion, you guys, after we were done watching our ridiculousness, Hayden Wayne, check it out.
It's bat time.
Yep.
Bat Tom.
By the way, I want to play Sekiro again. That is a fucking fun ass game.
That's Bat Tom and Sekiro, not a segue.
No, it's not. But it is Bat Tom.
Bat Tom.
Tom's driving the Batmobile like it's a
Hey,
Segway.
Tom, you have to do the whole Batusi thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, the Batusi. And then this is the Dick's Division Monument.
Indeed.
I don't get it.
Wow, there's a huge dick behind. By the way, that's actually behind the what do you call that thing where the
Rushmore?
president faces? Yeah, that thing. Yeah, it's actually there. The Black Hills.
Oh,
what was there when Nick Cage
Gisley
went
Adams.
The case.
Holy shit!
I don't remember posing for this picture.
Oh my God, it's Gisley Adams.
I'm not sure
That's
he
because
has
you weren't
anything
posing.
on
That's
underneath
really
the
you.
belt or below the belt.
By the
It
way,
still
this
looks
is
like
that-
skin.
By the way, that was really me.
Oh
So,
my God,
like,
it is.
I went up to my place up north and did some live streaming. So apparently somebody caught some pictures of me
Wearing nothing but a belt.
Well,
and
I mean, and a knife.
leather
I've got a
half
knife. I've got a knife,
I see no knife.
and it's very stylish. By the way,
That is no knife. That is only
The only
small
thing
weenie.
you've got is a tiny prick.
no, you're a fucking asshole. There's a
That's
knife.
no knife. That's a needle.
There's a knife on the right side of my belt.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Star Wars: A New Hope. There it is. What?
Oddly enough, I think that looks better than anything that we're seeing now.
Hey, if they did a blaxploitation Star Wars, I'm all over it.
Yeah, but I've already seen this on the hub.
I'm all for this. give me
The
this.
hub. Oh man.
What, BET?
No, the Pornhub.
Oh, on that hub.
Yes, that hub.
That's right. And this is Long Dong Silver. Actually. Yeah. Actual. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Indeed.
That's right,
Pornhub.
I'm gay. In case you haven't noticed, so is Ray.
Okay. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But
all
you
right.
keep stopping it.
That's right, Cindy. I'm gay. And in case you haven't noticed, so is Ray.
What?
What?
I ain't gay.
What are you talking about? You took her to that club.
So they play good music.
What about our trip to San Francisco then?
I wanted to go shopping.
But you made love to me.
No, ho. First of all, you suck my.
Whatever, Ray, okay?
What the hell is this?
I have no idea. What is that from? That's hilarious.
So is Ray.
That's one of the Wayans brothers.
What?
What? It's
I
got to
ain't
be
gay.
one of the ones where
talking about?
they're
You took her to that club.
spoofing Scream.
they play
because
good
he's
music.
got
Is it
a
a scary
Scream
movie
knife.
or whatever?
Oh,
Yeah, he's got
okay.
the Scream knife.
I
in
wanted to
his
go
hand.
shopping.
But you made love to me.
No, ho. First of all, you suck my.
Whatever, Ray, okay? I don't want to talk about this now. The point is, I'm ready to be ballers. That's right.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty.
Monkey G
That's
was
pretty
thinking.
funny.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, this is not. Man, I hated this movie.
A little too close to
Same
home,
here.
culture.
No, I've never had this before.
You've never had the shits before?
Not like that.
I call bullshit.
I like how I gave you a little hat.
Can I ask you a question? Why are you like playing it?
You know, this is Clint Eastwood's favorite scene in this movie. True story.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Okay, we can stop now. I want to vomit now.
He walked up to Jeff Daniels at once at some party or premiere or something, and he goes, "I saw that Dumb and Dumber movie you did." And Jeff was expecting him to say it like it was trash or something like that. You know?
Seriously, talks. You can stop playing it now.
He goes, that scene in the bathroom, that actually happened to me once when I was on a date with a young lady.
Oh boy.
That's pretty sad.
How you doing?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I hope you have a good day.
Hope you have a better week.
I hope your month is full of successful days and a lot of great ventures. I hope you just come up, brother.
I hope your whole fucking year is spectacular.
Oh, you hope my year is spectacular.
Yeah.
You got something you want to say to me?
You got something you want to say?
You smell great.
You smell great. What is that?
Burberry, what you got on?
I forgot.
Smells expensive.
It's just deodorant.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
kind of funny.
This is the last one, I think.
Okay. That didn't look good.
I'm all over this. This is great.
I hate this a lot.
What?
The
animals apparently like it.
Yeah.
It's the circle of cock. Cock and balls, cock and balls now. Cock and balls now. Cock and balls now.
I need you guys to understand that the cock is sacred, and I this is Cock Awareness Month. I know you've heard a lot of rainbow things, but it's Cock Awareness Month, and you need to support the cock.
Do the penis come before the balls, or do the balls come before the cock?
Okay,
that's
doesn't matter.
good.
So, interestingly enough, you need to check out beachpunk.us. If you've been watching my videos this week, I've been dropping the word of the day, which will land you a secret code for a 10% discount on beachpunk.us, which means you can buy your merchandise for 10% less at a time when you're going to be wearing less merchandise. It's summer, so you're going to wear amazing summer gear, which is less. Well, no, it's you still get all the gear. It's just you got to get a towel. That's right. That's right, true. It is. You get sandals. No, it's Beach Punk. Yeah. So you get Beach Punk. You get we got water bottles and socks and swimsuits. True story. Water bottles. Shopping bags. Ladies shoes. We got the little Ked things that you love, and purses. We got that too. Lots of great stuff. I just want you to check out beachpunk.us and then check out my channel and give me money. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Before we get to the rest of the outros, there's that too.
That was a great read. I did a great read.
That was a good read. Not applicable. For $2 says that guy looks like he stares into the sun for fun.
Okay.
Did I not highlight it? Shit, I didn't. Okay, there it is.
No, it's highlighted. I just don't know which guy he was talking about at the time.
Probably me.
Yep. Hey, Zeus Davila celebrating 7 months as a member. Says smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, that's always a good idea.
Hey, Zeus. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And also,
4 likes.
Jesus gifted 1 membership. Thank you, Jesus. That was very kind of you, sir.
Here's something really cool. If you've signed into YouTube, you can actually like pick your favorite clip and then like share that out on your own channel. Like even if you don't make videos, you can like share clips from people doing dumb things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you want to see comics doing something dumb and share it out, you can do that from one of these amazing live streams or videos, and embarrass him, which I would enjoy.
That they don't call reused content, but streaming to multiple channels is
at the
reused
same
content.
time is reused content.
That's
I'm just
fucking
I look, it's good looking out on my part to tell my friends who do that, don't do that. Okay.
Okay.
Are we done now? I did a great live read and then we dipped into some other thing. Just take me off the screen. I'm done. Put this knucklehead over here that's my hetero life mate.
Hi, Tom.
What? Oh, I'm looking at books.
Okay.
What?
Promote your shit, bro.
Oh, Godzilla 98, the book.
Oh, wow. I love that.
For Yellow.
Is it a good book?
You know,
It's his
Yellow
favorite novel.
Yellow Flash not only loves the book, but he loves the movie. I've
You know
never
what?
seen
There's
somebody so
pages of pictures.
Yeah. Tom, seriously, has there ever been anybody more adamant about their love for
I don't know what
Godzilla?
happened to this Indiana Jones Crystal Skull book, but it's all crushed. Weird.
I now know exactly how Az feels when he wants to leave FNT to go play a game. And they won't let him.
Encino Man,
Well,
the book.
It's good to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some Elden Ring. I'm gonna play a whole bunch of Elden Ring tomorrow on my channel. I might actually boot up the channel tonight and play a little bit after the show. But check that out. We don't know about bourbon and boarding on Saturday yet because we don't know who or if the cup's gonna get won tomorrow. So we'll find out. But everybody have a great night. Come check out Elden Ring DLC if you want to see some gaming. Now that Az is done.
Yeah. He has to go to sleep at some point.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got to get ready for FNT.
Hi.
What?
Hello.
Yeah, we're done. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Comicsdivision.com. Yeah, that's what you want to go to. Comicsdivision.com. I'm typing it now.
Hey, as a matter of fact, X-Ray Girl was promoting comicsvision.com today. She was wearing
the hat.
very nice hat.
What I loved was that the fact that you gave her one of my hats.
No, I didn't. I gave her one of my hats.
I know.
I didn't have any of your hats. What are you talking about, buddy?
He was being sarcastic, like a,
yes,
like a
petulant, like a petulant child. Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of angry.
Right, best advertising isn't done on her head.
Oh no, I'm definitely giving her a shirt.
All right, the I Survived the 2024 Joe Biden Bike Fest nipple covers will be coming out for our ladies.
I believe those are called pasties.
Oh, pasties. Sorry.
What, nipple covers?
If you use them when you run, they're nipple covers. Nipple guards, nip guards, whatever. I Survived 2024 Joe Biden Bike Fest. Go out to comicsdivision.com. You'll see that there. We also have multiple different kinds of hats and multiple colors. So this is what Extra was wearing. Pink. Looking good. We got this cardinal blue and gray and pink. All good stuff out there. I am working on Culture Casino's website. We're also looking at doing some stuff on Amazon, so I'm trying to concentrate on that too.
Yep.
Plus a whole lot of other stuff.
And beard oil is less than a month away.
He's got the beard oil. Fear the beard oil. These hats went very well at the Dallas meetup, so plenty there. We're going to be in San Antonio
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get something figured out in Wisconsin with Gary. If
Yes.
he does that, hopefully I won't have anything going on at work and I'll be able to head up there and meet a lot of good people. So, and I'll get some of this stuff I've got with me. I'll bring those up there. Anybody wants to have them. But good stuff, comicsdivision.com and Bourbon and Boarding, all that. We're going to launch. Hopefully we'll have some new stuff happening on Culture Show on Sunday.
Oh, no, not hopefully. I'm not sleeping so that happens.
Okay. I, however, am going to get some sleep because I'm tired as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
We all need to get some sleep, except for Brahma, who's going to play some video games after we all go to
It's
bed.
only going to be like an hour.
Yeah.
That'll turn into 3. But
I hate when that happens. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. Disney, woo, world of hurt, buddy. You guys screwed yourselves. And hopefully this will be happening to the rest of corporate America. We shall see. Only time will tell. Thank you to everyone who supported us over on the Green Machine as well. Looking at you, Pinochet, you are a great supporter. Duly appreciate everything that you do for the channel. All of you guys that support either watching, donating, promoting. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Much gratitude. I will see you guys tomorrow on FNT.
Did you get Sherry's 13 months?
Oh, shit. Yes. Thank you for reminding me because I did star that.
And I just want to remind you
Eric
to
A.
promote me tomorrow on FNT.
Okay. Yes. Lovely Sherry celebrating 13 months as a member. Also says, me love you long time. You're fantastic.
We all love
Sherry.
you.
Yeah.
And
I
wish
have to
it was a
sleep.
long time.
I need to sleep. I got I already have 17 stories for tomorrow. Jeez.
Yep.
So
All right.
the
Well,
word of the day is
gay.
Hey,
Also,
look, I'm going to give you 10% discount for that. Okay.
Hayden with the last minute super chat for $10 says making my second video public now. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate. You should have just jumped on me. Jumped on me again. Let me scroll so it won't jump. I appreciate everyone and give me some criticism on or your thoughts. Will do, man. I'm going to go check out your channel after we are done here. Good night, everybody. Here's some credits, and we will see you Monday.
Doing my best.
Night.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
It's a circle of cock.
Did you stop the credits?
Balls.
What
No, I
happened
didn't.
with the credits?
Oh, no. Yeah. You're there.
I didn't do that. God, we suck at this.
The cloud is thinning. We're giving our all, but the end is beginning. Stage is our battleground. We leave it all out. Guitars are screaming. There's no doubt.
And if I stream, it won't be for another 20, 30 minutes. That'll give you time to go watch Hayden's video.
We can't stop the sound, and we gave them our best. We gave them our best. We passed the test, but now we're fading to the darkness. This is the end of the show. Time to let it go. Rock and roll, but now it's time to fall. The curtain's closing, the crowd is dispersing. The show is over. The silence is rehearsing.
Argenum says he learned things tonight I did not need to know.
I'm sorry, Argentum. You are a lovely young lady, and you shouldn't have been subjected to that. By the way, I don't see Hayden's second video.
Oh,
You had to click on videos. That's why.
Culture Casino mode.
It's like its acolyte makes fans distract.
Floral is only 3 away from 2,000 subs.
Okay, you go help out Floral from Under a Rock and check out Hayden's video. Wow, dude, you're jumped in skill level from starting to extremely good. The fudge, man. I quit. I'm giving up YouTube.
He's past.
Well, comics. He's cut past comics.
All right, everyone. Good night. Go check out Hayden's videos, and we'll catch you later.